begin their sojourn north. The Keep Gregorian in the highlands of the Ullerville Plains has sent forth a summons, one that has not been called in 300 years. The Sagwine Tribunal, heads of the clans and keepers of mythos have gathered. They have sounded the horns and let the call go far and wide. This can mean only one thing. Darkness is coming. As the fall winds begin to blow and frost begins to meet here at the DM, world's okayest DM. Welcome to episode 2, Will of the Dark, the Darkened, Will of the Dice, the Darkened Queen, and the Shadow Rose. Tonight's episode is titled Silent Night. Before we get started, we do have some introductions, Locke, or some announcements. Locke?
Hi, gamers. We want you to go over to the Level Up Dice page and check out their brand new plasma sets. These are each hand anodized to create unique and special plasma effects, making sure that no two dice are ever the same. And right now, for the launch of their plasma series, they've got Chris Tarquino from tarkdice.com has gone and hand anodized sets of dice in their plasma range. They're all unique. They're all really special. There's a purple and black set that's just gorgeous. There's a multicolored red set that I'm absolutely in love with. And there's a bright green and black set that are just absolutely beautiful. Also, check out the rest of their plasma line that aren't done by Chris Tarquino. I'm particularly fond of the Nightwing set, which are black and blue. And my absolute favorite are the Sith set, because I'm a black and red guy, and they are just gorgeous. So go check them out. And when you go check them out, use our portal to get there. That's https://bit.ly/LUD Will of the Dice. That's bit.ly/LUD Will of the Dice, all one word. And if you use our portal, it really helps us out, lets them know you came from our show, especially if you go buy anything. Also, we'd like to give a special shout out tonight to the people who've provided music for our show. Patrick Taylor, our very own Pants, provided our theme song and some of the other music we'll be using tonight, along with Michael Gelfi and Epidemic Sound and Kevin McLeod were gracious enough to let us use some of their music. We thank them very much.
Excellent. Thank you, Locke. As you all know, or will come to know, one of the things that we have done is started the One Community, One Love initiative. There's a lot of small independent businesses that are being impacted by the pandemic. So we're trying to shed some light on them. And to tell us more about that this week is Ram.
Thanks, Tier. So this week's One Community, One Love shout out is for Joe File of Cryptic Suds. Joe makes handmade glycerin soap bars and shampoo bars in a range of scents and colors, from fruity to floral to even a little bit spicy. He takes custom orders. You can order stock from him directly. Well, I can't talk tonight. I'm tripping on my own tongue. So go check him out. He's on Facebook. It's Cryptic Suds, CRYPTIK, Cryptic Suds. Go check him out.
Thank you so much. And I'm interested to try some of his stuff. Ben, what do you got for us?
So, in case you guys didn't know, we actually do have a Patreon here at Will of the Dice. It's going to help us to produce more content. It'll let you see everything that we have our hands in, behind the scenes, some of the fan art. If you want to check it out, it's at patreon.com/WattDice. That's WOTDICE. That's patreon.com/WattDice.
Excellent. And we have our lovely Lanta from Level Up Dice with us this evening.
Hello, everyone. I am Lanta from Level Up TTV. I'm from right here. We bring you a whole heap of crazy, amazing content like, what do you know? This show right here that we're on at the moment. If you guys aren't already, you guys can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of the fun ones, but also you can follow us here for all of your tabletop gaming needs. I also work for Level Up Dice, so all of that fun stuff, just like Locke said before, go ahead. There's links in chat. Go check some stuff out. That's all from me.
Excellent, thank you. And I've got a couple of announcements. First, we have a YouTube. So if you missed last week's episode and want to catch up, you can head over to YouTube, look for Will of the Dice. Episode 1 is there, along with a couple of the teasers that we had for this. The next announcement I want to make is that we're giving you, the audience, a chance to create NPCs. All you have to do is, during our live broadcast, subscribe to the channel. You will be able to create an NPC that will go into a special database. When I need them, I will pull them, and you will get a special shout out. Also, we have beautiful handcrafted dice towers made from Eggles wood stuff. We're going to be giving one of these away. All you got to do to be able to win one of these is watch us. Watch tonight and be in the audience tomorrow night. You'll be getting one of these. And then finally, when we go on break, I'm going to be putting 4 things in chat for you to vote on. These 4 events, whichever one has the highest votes, will happen. And they definitely impact the world, not only here in the Darkened Queen and the Shadowed Rose, but also in our game that runs on Sunday nights, which will be here tomorrow night at 8 p.m., the Scions of Oblivion. They are running parallel with each other. What happens here impacts them. What happens there impacts these lovely players. So, now that the announcements are out of the way, let's get down with our introductions. Dan.
I'm Dan, and I will be playing Geraldo Feraldo Dorado Skarsgård. He is a human that wears a black overcoat with an unimaginably high collar coming up to his flat-topped wide-brim hat. He is a bounty hunter and expert with a crossbow, and he has made a deal with Razikale, the god of wealth and commerce. His powers are bought and paid for.
Where can we find you at, Dan?
Oh, my apologies. You can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
All right. Sarah.
Hello guys, tonight I will be playing Cerelia Vesca. You guys can call me Sarah. Or Sarah. We keep going back and forth on this. Her name is Sarah. She's this beautiful little fiery angsty teen, is the best way I like to explain her. She's very kind of catty, and you guys can find me on Lantafanta or right here at Level Up TTV.
Hey everybody, it's Ben Sigurd. Tonight I'm going to be the voice of Merkwort. He's 4 feet of amphibious shenanigans. He's not so average bullywug because he wasn't always a bullywug. He's gambled on much and won enough just to be dangerous. You can find me at Twitter at Ben Sigurd.
Hey guys, I'm Ren Matley. I'll be playing Eliana Trudeau tonight. She's a 5'2" elf, short, choppy black hair. She's goofy when she wants to be, but serious when it counts. And you guys can find me on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi guys, I'm Locke Clark, and I will be playing Bjarnor Sangar, a 4'6" surly middle-aged dwarf with a long brown beard that is braided at the corners of his mouth and runs down to a pair of large metal beard beads. He's often seen in a hood, and he is looking to pay forward the kindness that was done to him by the Bloodhunter Order by helping kill every monster he can find. And you can find me on Facebook and Twitter at Locke Unruly. That's Locke with a H.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. And as I said at the beginning, I'm Tyr the DM, world's okayest DM. I'll be running this cacophony of chaos and fuckery. Just a warning to you folks out there, this is mature content, so if the word fuck offends you, please leave now.
You have been warned.
Yes, you have been warned. Also, there are times that this story, especially this story, will go into some very dark places. My players know that if it gets too dark, to ping me, and if we suddenly change gears, that's why. With that in mind, I think it's time to play a little D&D. When last we left our wayward party, they had traveled from across the realm of Runeth Kesha, from various places, from Morton's Deep, from the Free Cities, from the Ragnakarn Mountains. They were answering a call. The Sanguine Tribunal had summoned every Bloodhunter to a man, as there had been a vision, a omen, if you will. Arriving, they found that most of the Bloodhunters were welcoming. They got a good night's sleep. They got a wonderful breakfast, or so they thought, until they discovered the food had been poisoned, and they watched hundreds of Bloodhunters die beneath them as they sat in the balconies. The elder who had summoned them was slain by some unseen force. They discovered a altar to the shadow world of Angramora, the shadow dreaming. They fought shadow spirits. They fought a large shadowed wolf. They burned the bodies of their comrades, gathered what gear they could, and made their way south towards the kingdom under the mountain, known as the Keep of the Carin. Under the Ragnacarn spires, the dwarven kingdom. Arriving at its gates, they were crestfallen, as the hospitality of the dwarves had been known for generations, but the torches were not lit that night. The halls were silent. And this is where we begin our tale. And this is where we determine you've been forsaken to the will of the dice. You find yourselves standing looking at the large ornate gate that leads into the kingdom under the mountain. The large carved statues of the dwarven warriors that stand ominously looking down at you, normally bathed in the soft glow of torches, are dark. It's seeming to change their very visage into a frown or a scowl. The wind begins to howl, more snow coming, as suddenly the visibility is almost nil. True whiteout conditions. You hear a scream, a familiar voice howling in terror. As you look, one of you is missing.
The hell?
What just happened? Wait. Just gonna count everybody and look at him. Where's the dragon? The dragonborn.
where-
That's where we're missing.
Where'd the blue
Dragonborn.
skin go?
You mean to tell me that large, loud guy is missing, and we didn't notice him go, and everybody else is dead? Oh my goodness!
Are they picking us
Yeah,
off
there's-
one by one now?
We need to watch
There's
each
the
other's
smell
backs.
of blood in the air. We need to get inside.
Yeah, we need to go.
I mean, I'm not sure what we're going to find in there, but there might still be people alive, and if we can help them,
You're
I
right.
mean, that's what we do.
I suppose.
Besides, out here, we're just sitting ducks.
We are,
So-
but it's once again it shouldn't be like this. The lights are usually lit, and there's absolutely nothing right now. It's probably not gonna be as safe as it is out here. So that's my only thoughts.
You call this safe out here? We just lost one.
Sarah, we know these people.
I guess we'll
We know
find
these
out.
people.
All right.
The entryway to the mountain, is it big enough to take the coach through?
Oh yes, it is big enough that multiple wagons can ride side by side through the entranceway, as this was, to everyone's knowledge, a very thriving kingdom and mine. Much precious minerals and gems pulled from the heart of the earth.
Are the horses
All right.
gonna? How do the horses act as we try to, I guess, go towards it with them?
Give me an insight check.
Oy vey.
Oh no! It begins.
6.
Horses are horses. They don't seem to
Of
behave
course.
oddly.
Horses just horsing around.
They- Horses seem to think
Yep.
everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm gonna snap the reins and yeah,
All
start
right.
moving us forward.
As you do, the wagon creaking, the wind howling, the snow driving, you cross the threshold into the keep under the Carin. There's a soft blue light that bathes you. For a moment, you almost feel welcoming. But then you hear a voice.
Welcome to halls where hammers ring. Welcome to mines where miners sing. Gone are the dwellers who lived in the deep. Fell to the monsters in stone they sleep. Turn away, stranger, and thou take.
Tier, are we supposed to be able to hear something? I'm
Are
sorry.
you not hearing the music?
I can hear it.
I'm hearing it.
Oh, is it on Groovy?
Yeah.
Let me turn Groovy up because I always have it turned down.
For death lies there
Sorry.
to steal your soul. Leave this place, do not venture below. Well,
I
Well, that didn't sound ominous at all.
No, not at all, did it?
Well, you don't have to convince me twice. I'm gonna just turn around and be like, we can just always go back, right?
This place seems cursed or haunted of something.
Oh goodness. He's gonna grip his trident and just kind of like spin in circles, not trying to decide if he's gonna go down or if he's gonna go back. If he's gonna go down, if he's gonna go back. Until he's super dizzy and stabs it in the ground to stop himself from spinning, and he's staring at the keep.
Okay, give me a dexterity check. Muckwort.
Ha! So that is 23.
23. Nice. Let me make a note of that.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You can.
Yeah. That is an 18.
What specifically are you looking for?
So the blue aura that we kind of went through and the voice itself, I want to know if I can pick up either where it came from or what did it.
Okay, so yes. You rolled an 18, correct?
Yeah.
So there is often known as the hospitality spell, a spell that will trigger when someone crosses the threshold to a business or even a home. If it identifies no threat, it will have a message to provide, usually a welcoming or instructions on to be seated or such things. You're very sure that this was a hospitality spell, although the words didn't seem that hospitable.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to everyone else. Well, they already know that, I guess. It didn't seem well. I don't know if we should really be in here.
How much treasure did you say was here?
Oh, it is known far and wide that the coffers of the keep under the Carin are beyond description.
Look, I ain't a fan of this, and I'm sure none of y'all are, but well, God's damn it, we're Bloodhunters.
We're the only ones
There's
left.
monsters. There's monsters in there. We need to deal with this. So y'all need to suck it up. You need to put on it in your big kid shorts. Now, there ain't no reason for us to go in there all half-cocked. We can go in nice and slow and do this as safe and as reasonable as possible, but we ain't got much choice about going in. Ain't nothing behind us worth looking at. And whatever that big shadow wolf thing was, it'd probably come back, and it's probably going to be on our tail.
It's already on his tail, right? Yeah, okay.
It is better than out in the weather, I suppose.
I guess.
Look, as much as I enjoy becoming a fraud sickle, we should probably go in there.
Agreed.
We go in slow. We watch each other's backs. I've lost my family twice already. I'm not going to lose all of you.
All right.
You will hear screaming once more, echoing, seeming to come from all around you, unable to determine the exact point of origin. Bayanor, you will know this scream better than anyone, as you shared the keep with the individual. The blue skin.
Sorry, where did you say that was coming from? Is it behind us?
Around you, as if it had no point of origin.
What are our surroundings? What does it look like? Are we in just like a tunnel?
Give me a perception check.
Look, I'm gonna tell you now, I don't hear shit. That's a solid 4.
4. So you all have crossed the threshold into the main welcoming area. It is a large chamber hewn into the mountain. It is approximately 200 feet wide, approximately 300 feet tall. You see that they are stalls to stop and inspect each wagon that comes in and comes out. That's what a 4 will get you.
Great.
Eliana wants to draw her sword and kind of look around, seeing as far out as she can.
Okay.
You want perception for that?
Yes, give me a perception check, please.
All right, I'm going to try rolling a metal die. Let's see how this goes, because I don't usually. Not good. My perception is +3, so that's a 12.
12, that's not horrible. You see there are a few wagons at these stalls that were aforementioned, and you see statues around the wagons and in the stalls.
Eliana's been here before, right?
Yes.
So those statues, does that look normal to her, or does that seem out of place?
Give me a history check.
Yeah, 10.
I need everyone but Eliana to please earmuff. Okay. That is not normal. Not normal in the slightest. Give me another perception check or an investigation, whichever you prefer.
Let's see. You said perception or investigation?
Yep.
That'll be a 15.
Looking closer, these are not statues. These are dwarves turned to stone. There's a few faces here you recognize, individuals whose names you can't quite recall. It dance on the tip of your tongue. But the faces, you never would forget their faces. They're smiling, cheerful faces that always welcomed you and your mentor when you made your rounds.
Bastard.
Ready to bring Alrighty, everyone's back. You can convey, if you wish.
Damn it. No, damn it.
What is wrong, Mr. Doe?
Do you see the figures around the wagons? In the stalls?
These
Yeah.
statues?
Those aren't statues. Those are the dwarves.
Oh no.
Those shouldn't be there. Those are the dwarves.
Isn't they being
They were
cursed?
good people. I'm sorry, what?
They've been cursed?
Or turned to stone by magic or something.
Tyr, would I have any clue as to what might do this?
Give me a history check or an insight, whichever's higher.
While he's thinking about that, is there around the doors? Does it look like there's anything that left? Like
Investigation check.
You said insight or what, Tyr?
History or insight, whichever is higher.
Nope.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 4. My history is +5.
So that's a 9.
Although I do get advantage if it is anything to do with fae, fiends, or undead.
Give me an advantage roll then. While you're doing that, what did you get, Mugwort?
So, if it's in the same regards, I would get advantage as well if I'm investigating that. So,
but first, tell me what you rolled on the dice.
I got a 5.
Okay. Yeah, give it to me with advantage.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Hey.
With advantage, I got a 15.
Okay. Mugwort?
Mine was investigation or insight? Investigation?
Investigation.
Okay, that was going to be 20 then.
Okay. So, there's a litany of things that come to your mind, Ben, or of what could cause this. Everything from fiends, magic spells, gorgons, cockatrice, mollusks. There's a million different things. You're really unsure what caused this. Mugwort, with your investigation, as you're looking around, you notice there's a residue on the ground near the statues. As you investigate further, it was blood magic. Powerful blood magic that left the residue.
He's gonna, looking at the statues, he's gonna be like creeping around, just kind of poking at things with his trident, and then he's gonna kind of look up and say, this is blood magic. I really don't like what I'm about to say, but I think a blood hunter went rogue.
Banor, with a 15, hearing the words blood magic, you know of a specific kind of fiend, a creature from the nightmare realm that was supposedly sealed, a Skaglador. They use powerful blood magic, and their favorite attack is to petrify their enemies before they drain their essence.
No, this ain't a rogue blood hunter. It's much worse than that. You ever heard of a Skaglador?
No.
Can't say I have.
It's literally a nightmare. It's a fiend from the nightmare realm.
How do you
They-
destroy such a thing?
Tyr, do I have any idea if, hunting methods for taking out a Skaglador? It takes silver to kill one. At least that's what I heard, but that's not the worst of it.
There's more.
Yeah, the nightmare realm. It's supposed to be sealed. Ain't nothing supposed to be able to get out of it. This is all tied together. The death of the blood hunters, the shadow beasties we saw. Yeah, this is. What was it that the truth speaker was saying right before he got himself pummeled by nothing? The shadowed rose was in bloom. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it can't be good.
No, it doesn't sound good at all.
Yeah.
No.
And And then there's the altar we found in Tomlinson's quarters. And the fact that he poisoned all the Bloodhunters. And you know, thinking back on it, I've been wondering. We walked into that keep. We reported to the watch commander that we had been attacked by a Slinx. Watch commander turned and walked away to go prepare people in case more Slinks showed up at the walls. And immediately Tomlinson walked up and knew we had been attacked on the road. Now, how in blazes could he have known when we hadn't told anybody but the watch commander, and the watch commander had set about to set men on it? There wasn't no time for the watch commander to tell Tomlinson.
Probably just the same way that the halfling warned you guys that we were in trouble.
Are you saying
Or
you don't think that was the lieutenant, or do you think something else was going on?
I mean, maybe it wasn't the captain, but yeah, I don't know. I ain't got no answers, but there's a whole lot of pieces of this puzzle that all seem to fit together somehow.
Well,
Tell me this, Lycan.
I did find this. I'm going to pull a note out of my corset. I wanted to go through it when we were in kind of a safer area, but, you know, there's no time like the present. It's a note written in Sylvan, and it says, "They are all gathering. Now is your time to strike. Kill them all and join me in the shadows," is what it reads. And I found this on his body, on Captain Tomlinson's body. He was dead. He had poisoned himself with twice the amount than what everybody else had been consuming.
So he killed himself rather than but then what?
Well, I think the death isn't the end. I think the death is leading them on to something more. Wouldn't that make sense? You know, kill them and join me in the shadows. There's only...
How else would one become shadow?
Exactly.
I didn't want to talk about this.
So where do you
In fact, I don't even want to think about it, but when we were fighting those shadow things in the hall, did any of the rest of you see them turn into just regular folk after you killed it?
The faces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I saw the last one when I killed it. Turned into my mom. And I'm dead certain it was really her, but it didn't make no sense. The last thing my mom said to me was the gods are going to punish you. We weren't exactly on the best of terms, me and her.
Sounds like
But when I killed that shadow thing and saw her face as a spirit as she was disappearing, she thanked me, called me son. But I'm 100% certain it was really her. But it don't make no damn sense.
None of this makes sense.
It really doesn't make sense due to the fact that you guys are on bad terms, so I don't understand why she would have said thank you. She should have said something more like, go fuck yourself, by the sounds of it. I don't know.
Yeah, but...
Or maybe she was thanking you for freeing her.
Yeah, that was my feeling. Like, these things are trapped. Like, this, whatever this thing is, it's... I don't know, harvesting the dead, the lingering spirits in the realm, and using it to break free somehow.
The poison that everyone was given was working like a time bomb. So when the cleric was talking, it's basically its trigger words were his talk. Now he did mention the gates won't stay closed, so I'm assuming that is connected to the nightmare realm, correct?
Probably.
I don't know.
And that would explain the Skaglador being here.
Everyone give me an insight check. That's a good question.
Wait, would it be with advantage?
No, this is just straight up insight.
Alright. You are going away.
Banor,
I got a 14.
14. Eliana,
7. I think she's a little distracted at the moment.
Muckwork,
It's my butt.
So I got an 8.
That
Sarah.
explains the dice you.
I got 23.
All right, Skarsgård.
I got a 19.
Okay, so everyone but Skarsgård and Sarah, please earmuff. There's a legend that you both know, that you've heard countless times, as those that reared you. You were both pampered and spoiled as children, so you had the best of nannies. And when they would be at their wits' end, they would try to scare you into obedience. And they would tell you the story of the Angramora and the Shadowed Dreaming, how the Shadowed Queen, upon her coronation, was locked away and the gates sealed, but that one day the gates would open and allow the Shadowed Dreaming to infiltrate the realm of man. And that until that time, the queen could send forth individuals to snatch and grab soldiers for her army, and that if you were not well behaved, they would come and snatch you in the middle of the night. Any questions before I bring the others back?
No. So this is a tale told to us to make us obedient, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Obviously didn't work, but
Didn't. But okay. Do we know if was it like in each of our lands, like it was came from everywhere, and this is
yes,
where
it came from everywhere.
Okay.
Everyone, most people know the tale, and y'all got some really good rolls, so I'll add a little extra. You're beginning to believe there's truth to it from the things you've seen. These twisted faces when the shadows die, these altar to the shadows, the creature appearing. Maybe, just maybe, there's more truth than myth.
Okay.
All right. Wait for Bayanor to notice.
Sorry, I was writing notes and having thoughts.
That's okay.
That's tough.
Again, you two may distribute however you wish, if you even wish to.
So, I don't know, Skarsgård, if you are on the same kind of line here, but as a child, I had a nanny that I would beat, and in order to scare me, if you will, she would tell me a tale of the Darkened Queen, where the gates were sealed to keep things at bay, but at one time, sometime be it, they would be opened again, and we would, as children, be taken as naughty kids were. But seeing this, it kind of seems even as a children's story, it kind of seems to be relatable.
It must have only been stories. Gretchen just wanted to scare me. But it does seem too similar to not have some kind of truth to it.
What are you two talking
mean-
about?
Well, you see,
The rest of you hearing this will trigger a memory because all little boys and girls, especially in Sharkandor and Morton's Deep and the Free Cities, would have heard the tales of the Darkened Queen sitting on her throne and how she would send forth shadowed agents to snatch unruly children to make them soldiers for when the gates flew open. She would have her army. Again, it's only a fairy tale, obviously. Or is it?
yeah.
I mean, getting hunting things out of fairy tales kind of exactly our job description.
Oh, yes, I suppose it is. Should we not explore the rest of this stronghold and see what does happen to the rest of the inhabitants?
Tyr, do I have any idea of what, if there's anything particular that attracts the Skaglador? Or is it just living things that it can turn to stone and suck the life out of?
Give me another insight check.
Oh, that's much better. This is +3. 19.
It is a vicious predator, so anything alive, it is willing to attack.
Yeah, all right. So the Skaglador it's looking for anything alive. It's very predatory, so we ought to move as quietly as we can. And if we're gonna take this thing down, we're gonna need to find some silver.
Is this moment you all hear a bang and a brilliant flash of light. I need everyone to please make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. I mean, great.
Right.
So we'll start from the bottom this time. Skarsgård,
8.
Syrah,
4.
Muckwort,
12.
Eliana,
12.
Bayanor.
15.
Bayanor, you're the only one that seems to not be surprised in this very moment. Perhaps it is the lichen instincts or the sense of hearing, heightened senses. As the canister rolls across the floor between your all's legs, you instinctively look away as the rest become momentarily blinded. As you look to the source, you see a dwarf sitting atop a ballista. Oi, what the fuck are you doing in me home? Are you part of them that came?
I answer in Dwarvish immediately. No, friend. We're from Keep Gregorian, up the road a piece. The keep was attacked. We came here looking for shelter and to warn folk, but it seems like y'all got it worse than we did.
Y'all got our summons then.
No. No,
Oh.
we just happened this way because it was the closest shelter we could find. But we're
there's a-
hunters. We're here to help if we can.
Clanged and praised, at least some came. There's a creature that has roaming the mines that it's turned everyone to stone.
Yeah, we kind of figured. It's called a Skaglador.
If you say so, pal.
We need some help. Maybe you could point us in a direction. There wouldn't happen to be a high-end smithy nearby? deals in top quality weaponry, would there?
Well, there was. He's turned to stone.
Yeah, I don't need him to be there. I just need to see if he's got any silvered weapons, because that's what'll work on this thing.
Yeah, I can
I don't-
take you.
I don't think a statue will mind if we borrow a few. Know what I'm saying?
I can take you.
We'd appreciate that.
Yes, much appreciated.
So y'all planning on trying to kill this thing?
Oh, well,
That's what we do.
Are they still speaking in
Yes.
Dwarvish?
Yes.
My apologies.
No, it's okay. Then Ellie's just standing here looking back and forth between them.
Merkwort is flailing around like Kermit the Frog because he's blinded, and he's got the trident waving around in his arms. He's like, "I've been blinded. I hate this."
Why don't we switch to common friend so that my friends can understand you and I?
He will.
Be all right?
He will switch to the common tongue. Oi, that's fine. Welcome to the Keep Under the Con, hunters. My name is Olagon. Olagarn. Olagon. And I'm the last of the line.
Geraldo Feraldo Dorado Skarsgård, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances, but this will have to do. Now,
What did you say your name was?
Geraldo Feraldo Dorado Skarsgård. You can call me Skarsgård, it's quite alright.
Was that the dwarf who said that?
Yes, it was.
Okay, 'cause that voice sounded very different.
What do you mean?
What do I what?
I pull one of my hand axes and I run it across my forearm.
Okay.
We're not on the cart anymore, are we?
No, y'all
We're on foot.
have been investigating and stuff, so you're on foot.
Yeah. My thought was, because of where I came from and my upbringing and what we were protecting, do I know, or has there been any writings or anything on the Darkened Queen that I can retell?
Give me a history check. While she's doing that, Banor, what were you doing?
Oh, I use my crimson right. I light up one of my axes.
I'm not using
Well,
that dice anymore.
The
That
axe
was a
lighted up.
10.
Nothing that you can recall.
Cool.
Skarsgård. We knows that name.
Well, yes, of course. My family is quite many people know my family. My parents are good woodworkers. You may have heard of their shop, the Skarsgård Woods. Very nice.
Get it
place
out
to
of my
bring it from.
head.
Out of your head?
We know
Something's got him.
Skarsgård.
Merkwort drops his,
It is that moment that the dwarf will pull the lever on the ballista. The arrow, fortunately, flying wide, but I do need everyone to please roll initiative.
Damn it. Oops. I don't know where that dice went.
Oh,
I don't know where that die went. I'm getting another one. I think it fell behind my desk.
Flying dice. Whee!
Yeah, pretty much.
automatic 1.
Excellent. The curse is beginning.
Why you want to do that to us, Lanta?
Okay.
Like, yeah, it could have been an automatic 20, her losing a die. Come on, we'll all just fling our dice and call them 20s.
I just
I
got
mean-
a different die out. It's fine.
When I'm flinging my dice, it's not because they're 20s.
Alrighty. So, Banor.
Oh, I got a. I rolled a shit. What is my initiative? Is +1. Sorry, 6. Yes. I lost where it was on the sheet for a second.
All right. Eliana.
13.
Muckwort.
12.
Sierra, sorry.
I got a 7.
And Skarsgård.
8.
That was cocked. Okay, Eliana, you're up first. The thing you will notice is that the dwarf who was sitting atop the ballista, his features will begin to shift and change as he cries in pain as his face twists in deep agony before he is consumed in shadow. And from around you, 4 more shadows will appear.
Uh-oh. All right, well, that changes what I wanted to do. All right. So are we on the map now?
No, we are not. This
Okay.
is Theater of the Mind.
Okay. So where are they in proximity to where Eliana is standing?
Okay, so you were all had come back together to discuss in this very large chamber. The dwarf that had fired the ballista is approximately 35 feet north of the group. The other 4 shadows are south, and they're about 20 feet, separated by 10 feet in between each.
All right, so we have the dwarf and the 4 behind us then.
Yes.
All right. Well, she wants to try to save the dwarf if she can, if he can be saved. So she is going to draw her blade across her forearm a little bit to activate her and activate her blood maledict, and use her blood curse of binding.
Okay. And what does that do for our listeners or viewers?
You attempt to bind a creature you can see within 30 feet of you. That is no more than one size larger than you. The target must succeed a strength saving throw with a DC of 13 or have their speed reduced to 0. They can't use reactions until the end of their turn. Or end of my next turn, sorry.
Alrighty.
And I'm going to roll the 1d4 to amplify the curse as well. So I'll take damage. I'll take 1 point of damage to amplify.
I'm going to roll the beautiful aluminum D20 from Level Up to see if they pass. What was the DC on the strength save?
13.
They rolled a 12. They are bound.
All right, and because I've amplified, he'll be bound for a full minute
Nice.
instead of for 1 turn.
Excellent.
Nice.
Now
All
we
right.
can focus on the guys behind us.
That will bring up Muckwork.
So the 4 that are behind us, are they within combat, or do we have to move to engage them?
You'll have to move. They are 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn around and move to engage the closest one,
That would be number 2.
and he's just going to activate his Crimson Right. So he's gonna reach over, grab his arm, and rake it across his bracer to cut himself, and then grasp his trident to then make it be charged with lightning.
All right.
Taking 3 points of damage, but adding 3 points of lightning damage if I hit. This is the 3rd dice, so let's see if this one acts nice. That's a whole lot of nice right there. That's a nat 20.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
excellent.
So that's going to be altogether 27 to hit.
That will hit.
And then the damage on that's going to be 3 lightning damage plus the 10 damage from the trident. So that's going to be 10 plus 13 altogether.
Okay, you rolled a nat 20. So did you double the die roll?
Oh, no. So then that's going to be 12 plus 4, 16 plus 19.
19 points of damage. Nice. As the trident strikes out, the lightning dancing through it, a brilliant flash of blue light appearing. You will see the shadow before you as it takes it to the chest. The face twisting to that of a dwarf in agony and pain before it fades away. The three remaining will approach, drifting slowly towards you. The first one towards you, Muckwort.
Poke with the trident. I already killed one of you. Don't get some.
5. That is another 5. So it's nice to know that my rolls are back the way they used to be. The second coming towards you, Baranor. Both of those will miss. And the third coming to you, Sarah. Holy shit, if I could roll any worse. So all three of them miss. It is now Skarsgård's turn.
Skarsgård turns and shoots at the one that just attacked Sierra.
That will be number 4.
Yes. Yes. That is going to be a 11 to hit.
11 will not hit.
Didn't think so.
The arrow seeming to just fly harmlessly through the shadows. That will bring up Sarah.
All right, so I'm going to use my sword to slash. To basically cut myself open a little bit, to imbue my Crimson Rite, which is Crimson Rite of Storms, which is lightning, and I am going to just go for attack for the one that attacked me. So I'm
Okay,
just gonna
so
go
roll a 1d4 to see how much damage
Yep.
you take for activating your Crimson
so
Rite.
for 3. So
Okay,
I take 3 damage, and then that
Yep.
adds 3 to
the lightning.
Yep. And then
Help me God if you roll a 20. I'm gonna know it's a conspiracy.
I didn't. I rolled a 1.
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm fucked.
Oh no.
I'm fucked.
So let us go
I've
to
changed
the
all my dice.
let us go to the beautiful fumble tables and see what happens.
I'm gonna lose a
I had-
finger.
I had to change to my third dice to get my nat 20. If you got
Well-
2 others,
What I need you to do is please roll the damage that you would normally roll for
Yep.
the attack.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, that's all I would roll. So I got it's roll 1d8, which I got an 8 on, and
Plus
then
3.
it's plus my is it just plus my standard damage that I would get? So 'cause
Yes.
the sword that I'm using, it's got a +1 on it anyway. So that's a +8. So that's 16 points of damage. And then
Plus
the
the
3, the lightning. So there's 19.
So that's 19 points of damage. Skarsgård. As you come
No.
forward, your crossbow up,
Oh,
your arrow
no.
flying harmlessly through, the shadow moving quickly towards you. You see Sarah come forth, the blade, this wicked Flamberger blade that looks to be permanently covered in blood, swinging out, the shadow fading, the blade sinking into your chest as you feel the pain of the blade digging into you, and then the burst of lightning run through you. Please
Now-
deduct 19 hit points, my friend.
Now my question is, because
Oh.
I have the slasher feat and I just slashed him, does that mean he gets a neg to his movement speed?
Yes, it does.
Oh, wonderful.
and
Oh.
Um,
Yeah.
And then with the ability on my blade to, I'm just causing more chaos here. I'm so sorry. There's a 25% chance that the swarm attacking.
It's only when something is killed.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
It's
We're
only-
good with that then.
Good.
It's only you. It's only you.
Yeah. It's
Your
just a giant
speed-
flash.
Your speed is reduced by 10 feet
Oh.
until the start of your next turn.
Merrick will look over and be like, hey, not him. Not him.
Sorry, I missed.
That was a little bit more than just a standard miss.
The other shadow bound. So now it will be Eliana's turn. Wait, no, it's Brannor's turn. Sorry.
All right, cool. Bonus action. I pull my second hand axe and I run it across my other arm.
Okay.
And I'll take. That's only 1 point of damage. Yay! And now that axe is also on fire, and I'm gonna charge. We got what, 2 shadow things that haven't been damaged yet, or 3? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna
3.
pick one of the ones that hasn't taken any damage yet.
1, 2, or 3.
Let's go with 3.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna run up to 3, and I'm gonna go hacky with my axes.
Alrighty.
That
I believe
is
Sarah went
a
to get your dice.
12. 12 plus 7, so
That will
that'll
hit.
be a 19 to hit. And that is D4 and a D6 damage. Oh, nice. 6 and 2. So that's 8 damage plus 6. So 14 points of damage
Alright.
to the shadow.
You will hear the unearthly scream as the holy fires of the Bloodhunter burn through the weapon into the creature. It will withdraw. It is still alive, or as alive as it can be. Do you have any? You did your bonus action, your attack? Okay.
Yep.
Now,
I moved.
and you moved. Now it is Eliana's turn.
Eliana's now going to turn from where she had cast binding on the dwarf that had been over the ballista, move toward one of the shadows, and try to attack it with her short sword.
Okay.
All right. So, short sword. 18.
18 will hit. Which one are you going after? 1, 2, or 3?
We'll go after 1.
Okay.
It's away from the others. And that's 1d6 plus 7. 13 points of damage.
All right. The blade striking through, you feel that resistance before it follows through into the shadows. You hear that ungodly scream that tugs at your heartstrings. Any bonus actions?
No.
All right. Muckwort.
So after seeing Skarsgård get skewered, he's going to kind of turn a little bit, cock his head, look at Skarsgård and be like, "My bags, you all right?
I will be.
All right, rub some dirt in it." And he's going to turn back and look at
That's awful.
he's going to turn back and look at one of the other shadows that hasn't been attacked, and then hop towards it with the trident all lightened up, and be like, "I skewered one of you. You get it too." And he's going to try to attack it.
Okay.
Hey, Tyr, that's a 1 plus a 3. Yeah. So that's a 13. That's actually 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Yeah. That's the way.
Skewering it, he's going to lift it up in the air and be like, "That's what you get." Yeah.
Roll the damage, please.
6. Well, plus the 3 lightning, so 9.
9 points of damage. This one doesn't scream like the other two did. It doesn't seem that your attack was as potent.
He frowns.
The creature will now swing on you, its arms elongating into tendrils. That is a 18.
Yeah, that gets me.
Yay.
I don't like hentai. Leave me alone.
That'll be 4 points of damage,
Don't
and I
lie.
need a strength check, please.
4 points of damage.
And I need a strength check.
Hey, I like this dice. That's a 16.
Okay. Second attack. That is a 16.
This hentai monster wants me dead. It gets me.
7 points of damage, and I need a strength check, please.
Hey, 22.
Okay. The next one will go after you, Skarsgård. That is a 19.
Oh, that definitely hits.
That is 5 points of damage, and I need a strength check, please.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 1.
You are bound. The tendrils of this creature wrapping around you. Its other arm swelling out. That is a 13. Will a 13 hit?
Oh, no, a 13 will not.
Okay.
Wow, we suck.
And
at
then
that.
the dice will decide who the third one goes after. Lock, odd, or even.
I'm always odd, brother.
Wait a minute. Roll 1 tier.
Oh, I rolled a 6. It's going after Sarah.
I'd rather it come after me.
Hmm.
And they both miss because my dice rolls suck.
Woohoo!
And that will bring up Sarah.
All right, look, let's try this again. I am going to wait. Now, question.
Yes.
I went for the creature, and Skarsgård was behind it. Wouldn't that be classified as flank?
At the time, you all were beside each other.
Okay.
So
Easy.
you can
So I
take
kind
your
of like
movement.
swirled around and
Yeah.
perfect. Are we? We're still not flanking, are we?
No, but you can move into flanking position with just a couple steps.
Yeah, I might just do that. And then I'm just gonna go for an attack.
Okay. So for the record, did you move into flanking position?
I did.
Okay, so all right, so this will
Attack
be
of
with
opportunity.
advantage.
Okay. Oh yeah. Cool.
No, you're able to do that without leaving the enemy's area of threat.
Oh sweet.
So I just need to know you roll with advantage.
Okay. That is a 22 to hit.
That will hit.
So it's the 3 points of
Yeah,
lightning
yeah.
and 14 points of damage.
The creature will scream in pain, snapping its head to look at you. Again, the face of a dwarf twisted in agony. Now I need you to please roll percentile die.
I don't like how
I
he
don't
said
like it. No.
70?
70
Yep.
or 7?
So 70. I rolled a percentile.
Okay, you're fine.
I'm sorry. That's what I'm
Everything
gonna
is-
whisper to it. That's all.
All right.
Oh, thank you for hitting it and not me that time.
All
I'm
right,
gonna like.
Skarsgård.
Yes, I am bound. Just my feet or everywhere or.
You can attack. Your movement is 0,
Oh, okay, very well.
and your initiative order changed. That's why.
I slowed down. Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We will. One is still skewered on Merkwart's trident, correct?
Yes.
Yes. We will try to.
Oh
shoot
wait,
that one.
that's a good point. You are no longer bound, as Sarah had destroyed the one that had you bound.
Ah, Very well. Good.
You're welcome.
Yes. There's still one between me and Syrah?
No, there's one between you and Muckwort.
Okay.
Muckwort.
Very well. We will shoot at that one then.
Okay.
Don't you do it.
We got a 15.
15 will hit.
Very
Yeah.
good. Ooh, haha. That is 15 damage.
The creature screaming in pain, looking at you. This time you will see a human's face. You know this face. You remember this individual. They were such a loyal customer to your parents' shop. Their name you can't quite remember, but you remember that one day they just quit coming around. They will reach for you as their face twists in agony, and they are pulled into the darkness.
Very unsettling.
Mercor.
Banner.
All right. So the one is still in front of me, yeah?
Correct.
All right. I'm gonna take a swing at it with my flamey axe. That's an 18 plus 7,
That will hit.
20. So 5. All right. And it takes 2 plus 4. That's 6 plus 11 damage.
This one will scream in agony and terror. Again, you will see the dwarven face reaching out to you, brother. In the sense of being a dwarf, not that this is your brother.
Yeah.
Before it's
I
pulled
didn't
back
have no
into the
siblings.
darkness. You will.
Is there another one? Is there another one close to me?
Nope. The other one is the one sitting on the ballista that is currently bound.
Oh, that's
You
it.
will hear a voice scream, "Kill me! Kill me!"
Anybody got any bright ideas? Anything
Eliana?
we can do to free him?
Did Ellie hear that too?
Yep.
I don't know if we can free him. Should we give him the mercy of a quick death at least?
Can I try to do an Arcana check on him to see if I can figure out a way to break it?
Sure.
Merkwort will hop towards him.
17.
You can't think of anything.
All right, friend, we can free you. And we're real sorry we couldn't do more to save you. Any chance you can tell us where that shop is before we end your suffering?
I will eat you. I will devour.
Yeah, put him down.
Merkwort will cock back with the trident and be like, "You will eat nothing but trident," and stuff it into his face.
All right, roll an attack.
Uh, 13.
Roll percentile die for me.
That's this guy and that guy. 71.
71
Mhm.
and not 17.
A 1 and a 70.
Just like to make sure. So, Muckwort, the dwarf, his visage clear for just a moment as he meets your eyes as you look to each other, and he throws himself forward, your trident stabbing him in the face, and he dies. You watch the light leave his eyes. You see the shadow waver. It drifts towards you almost like ash on the breeze. You inhale. Memories, Muckwort, but not yours. You see a mother and a father watching their child as he goes on his first day of school. You see a wedding, joyous and happy, children being born. You see the life of this dwarf flash before your eyes. You see the moments when they were the proudest as they were a leather worker and commissioned by the king to craft armor for ceremonies. You see the saddest moments of their lives when the one they called mate, the one they called soul, passes from this world due to illness. You see once more love as they look upon their children, trying to figure out how to shelter them from the pains of the world. And then you see yourself, Muckwort. You see yourself driving the trident into this creature, into this lowly dwarf that was only crime was being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I need an intelligence saving throw, please.
$18.
You're fine. It does not faze you. These visions, this image, this act of mercy.
Murkwort will reach down and grab a handful of snow, like a nice hefty handful of snow, and kind of just put it on his forehead and wipe it down his whole face, and then just shake it off, turn around, and walk back to the group.
Okay.
Oh, I am quite injured. I will take a gold coin and place it on my injury, and it will dissolve and start to heal. I'm using my celestial healing power.
Okay.
Using my charge of blood maledict to do so.
All right.
I will heal 1d4 plus 3 HP. Healing a total of 6. And bringing me back from being very close to death.
'Tis but a scratch.
Murkwort stabs his trident in the ground, kind of leans up against it, looks over his Scar's guard. He's like, "We call you moneybags because you use money for literally everything."
Oh, yes, of course. Money can be used for everything.
Who does that?
Well,
everyone from Ragelsmelt, of course.
All right. Hey, Moneybags, you like can smell gold or some shit, right?
I have a nose for it, I would say, but not in the literal sense.
So you can't find us a decent smithy that might have some silvered weapons for us then?
Oh, well, I could try. I know businesses, and businesses here can't be all that different than Ragelsmelt, correct?
I do believe that gold and silver are completely different materials.
Yeah, but those who sell silvered weapons would probably have a lot of gold on the premises.
Unless it's not kept on premises.
That's fair enough.
Before we go anywhere, tell us about this creature. Tell us everything you know about it.
The Skaglador?
Yes, tell us. I know you've told us. Tell us again.
All right, it's from the Nightmare Realms. It's predatory as all hell. It turns things to stone, and then it sucks the life out of them. That's what it feeds on, is their blood essence. It uses blood magic to do so. And it was supposed to have been locked away and never been allowed to get out, but yet here we are.
Are they hard to kill?
Not if you got silver.
How do you know all this?
I had a lot of time to read while I was at the keep.
Okay.
I kept to myself a lot. As you can imagine, I'm not much of a personable sort. So
Don't need to
I
imagine.
threw myself into research because I want to be able to kill as many things as possible, save as many people as possible. A lot of folks out there need saving.
Merquart will cock his head. You're trying to tell me you don't like people? Really?
I like people, all right. Things that ain't people, I like them a lot less.
So you say that it drains their life force after it turns them to stone. Does that mean if we were to unstone them, they would simply die?
If it's already fed on them, yeah. But sometimes it just turns them to stone and keeps them around, like
Like a spider.
snacks for later. Yeah.
That's
Mm.
disturbing.
Can I go up to one of the stone dwarves and do an arcana check to see if there's like a crack or some way that I can dispel it of some sort?
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Just give me a 20. Just 120. That's all I need this game.
Come on, roll a 20.
It's a dirty 20.
Hey,
Dirty 20 is still a 20. I mean,
I'm gonna start trying to counter Tears Mojo over here.
in my games, a nat 20 or a nat 1 on skill checks doesn't do anything.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's only in attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Attacks and saves.
With a 20, as you investigate further, running your fingers along the edges of the spider web cracks that you see, this creature has been fed on.
So this one has been fed on. Is there any reason as to why I can definitely tell that it has, because of the cracks display that it's been fed on? Okay. If we find any of these guys without any cracks, let me know. I'll have a look at it. I'm gonna let that back to you guys.
Well, you wanted me to try to find a weapon shop of some sort, correct?
Use that
Need
gold.
silver if we're gonna kill this thing.
Well, I suppose we can find a weapon shop and see if they have silvered weapons. If not, does anyone have skills in blacksmithing?
I was gonna say we all have silver, don't we? Why don't we just melt some silver down and
Yes,
put our weapons through it? And then
assuredly.
let's
Look,
turn them back. But
Look, I
could take some time, I guess.
before I became a Bloodhunter, I worked a smithy. I know a lot about smelting metals.
Oh, well, very
We do
good
not
then.
want to be sitting around. We don't want to be sitting around long enough in this place with this thing hunting us, sitting still in one place while I light fires, get bellows working, melt down some silver, and then start coating weapons with it. That's going to take a day, 2 maybe, depending on the condition of the equipment when we get there. This ain't no quick fix. If there ain't already silvered weapons, we might as well move on.
Let us move on and find out.
I'm just gonna like roll my eyes.
What kind of check to go through here, trying to find us a smithy?
Give me a survival check.
Ooh.
Oh, do we know where one is? As we've been here before?
That's
Oh.
a great. That was actually what I was about to ask.
I was like,
Sarah and
wait a
I've been here
minute.
before.
Yeah, y'all know exactly where the smithy is. Y'all have been here 100 times, making your rounds.
Gargagard starting to wander off, looking around.
What did you roll, Skarsgård?
I rolled. Let's see. Well, a 2. So
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård begins wandering outside towards the snow.
I know that there's one around here somewhere. It's okay. If we go just a few miles that way, we'll find.
Merquart throws a
Do you-
snowball at the back of his head.
Do you want to get him or should I?
Someone get him. Guys, it's this way, and I'm just gonna like start teetering my way through.
Okay.
But I'm also
Come on,
still looking
Skarsgård.
at the the stone dwarves to see if I can find one that doesn't have cracks.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay, not terrible. 16.
So far, all of them have been fed on.
Okay, that's all good.
You make your way through the main thoroughfare that leads into the keep, then begin making your way into the marketplace, heading down to the second level. You do come across the smithy shop. The sign of the hammer and anvil above the alcove carved into the stone that stands as their shop.
Here you go.
Oh, hey guys,
Here's your
just
shot.
a reminder. We've got, if you use your Crimson right, as long as you don't let the weapon leave your hand, it continues to be active because we're bound to get attacked again. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Still got mine.
let's go into a smithy, have a look around.
Okay.
First, I check the door. Is the door locked?
It is not.
Oh, very good.
All right.
Is there a dwarf inside that I can also check?
There is. I was going to say, as you walk in, you see a dwarf frozen mid hammer strike in a statue of stone.
What's the forge look like? Is it cold?
Yes.
Would I be able to guess a minimum of how long it's been since he got frozen?
Give me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
While they're looking around,
Ha,
Merkwood's
ha.
I'm also
Gonna
going to
be
check
like-
the dwarf.
SWAT team clearing rooms with the trident.
What'd you get there?
My first roll was a 16. The second one was a 5. And my intelligence is +3. So that's an 8.
Yeah, no. You know it's cold, and it's been cold, but how long?
Well, no, but what I wanted to know is like a forge this size. If it were hot, it was obviously hot in the moment when he was forging. It was at full temperature.
I get what
So
you're
how long would it have taken it to go out? So that gives me a minimum amount of time for it to get cold. I don't know how long it's been cold, but I can say this happened at least 2 days ago or whatever, Yeah.
We'll say that you know that it happened at least at the very minimum 24 hours ago.
Okay. I'll relay that. It's been at least a full day for these coals to get cold like this because he was obviously in the middle of work.
Tira, as they're checking things, Ellie would like to stand at the door and kind of keep watch.
Okay. So Ellie, give me a perception check. Sarah, give me a investigation check. Muckwort, give me an investigation check. Skarsgård, are you doing anything?
I was going to check with Zero to see if the dwarf. I'm guessing. Zero, are you checking the dwarf to see if he is still alive?
Yes, I am.
Okay, yes. I'm waiting on that to check with that.
I got a dirty 20.
All right.
Oh, yeah, dirty
20.
Yeah.
He has not been fed on.
Can I do anything? Can I do an Arcana check on him? Can I try
Do
help
an Arcana check. While you're doing that, Eliana, what did you get on your perception check?
Only a 12.
Only a 12. Everything looks fine. Everything's fine. You can relax. There's nothing to worry about.
Oh, you're such a
Muckwort.
liar.
I got a 9.
9? You don't see anything. Everything looks fine.
I got a 16.
Do I want an earmuff? Yes, I do. I need everyone but Sarah to earmuff, please. Okay, so you have no idea how to bring them back from being stoned. You're sure that there's some way. There has to be some way.
Yeah.
As many creatures in this world that do petrification, that it can be removed either after a certain amount of time or through certain spells or whatever. You're positive that there has to be a some way. But damn, doesn't Eliana look good?
Oh, she does.
Standing there guarding, just... I need you to roll a, we're going to call it a wisdom check
Okay.
to see just how distracted you are by how good she
Oh
looks.
no. Fuck. That is a 6.
You are totally just...
No. Okay. Great.
All right.
Awesome.
All righty. And we're back. So, y'all are checking out the things you're checking out. And we'll go down the list. Bayanor, what do you know?
I am I'm looking for his higher end stock, the stuff he's already got made.
All right.
And I'm looking for silvered weapons.
Give me an investigation check.
That's an 18 plus investigation plus 5. So that's 23.
Okay. You do find a cache of silvered daggers. There's 4 of them. I need you to make another insight check, please.
16 plus 3, 19.
Okay. You know that if the creature is struck or pierced with a silvered weapon, that it will be vulnerable to normal attacks for X amount of rounds. You don't know how many rounds, but you do know it will be vulnerable. And it looks like we lost Groovy. Yay, Groovy left. You also know that the blood of this creature has a high level of acidity. And after so many rounds, game terms, the blades will actually just fall to pieces.
All right. Hey, real quick question since I'm thinking real hard about the creature right now. Do I know how it turns its victims to stone?
You're just familiar that it uses some sort of blood magic.
All right. Hey, while I was searching the shop, did I find anything else like really impressive?
You do not.
Okay, just checking.
All right, Eliana.
Eliana's going to continue keeping watch into the hallway. She doesn't know anything about the creature, so she's leaving it to Baranor to look for what we need.
Give me a perception check.
Hopefully I'll roll better this time. 15. It's a little better.
It feels like somebody's watching you. You know how you get that feeling sometimes when you're alone or whatever, like someone is staring at you intently.
She's gonna draw her blade on her forearm just a little bit again and activate her right.
Okay. Please roll the 1d4 for damage.
1.
All right, 1 point of damage. All righty.
That's the damage to me, not the damage it'll deal.
Right.
Correct.
Muckwort.
So is Eliana guarding the front door?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there a back door?
Give me an investigation
There's
check.
multiple back doors.
Guard the back door like the captain's right behind you.
So that is
Unless he
an
invites you to his
18. Hey, 1B is not for me. We've already covered that.
How different away. What'd you roll there, Muckwort?
18.
18. There are 2 doors in the back of the shop. One on the right, one on the left. Do you speak Dwarven?
No.
You cannot read the signs above the doors.
speak friend and enter.
That's copyrighted.
Looking at the doors, are they is it obvious if they open into the room or out of the room, if you know what I mean?
You rolled an 18, they open into the room.
So I can't really bar it other than moving something in front of it. Is there anything I can move in front of it?
Give me another perception check, and while you do that, Sarah,
I am trying to figure out this dwarf scenario to see if I can figure anything out. But heck, I am a little distracted right now.
give me another wisdom save to see how distracted you are.
Fuck.
Eliana,
14.
being so distracting.
What was it?
14.
Not completely distracted. You're beginning to pull your focus back towards the statue.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and let you make an Arcana check, and then I'll come right back to you. Skarsgård.
Noticing Eliana is starting to ready herself, Skarsgård will take a silver coin, press it into his crossbow, asking for the ability to shoot better with True Strike.
Okay. All right. Bayanor.
All right, I'm gonna have a look around the other weapons that are in the shop, and I'm going to grab since I've recalled that this thing's acid blood will damage our weapons. I'm gonna grab.
Let me expound on that. Non-magical weapons.
Right.
So.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's fine. All right, so would I know if a weapon touched with the Crimson Rite would count as a magical weapon in this instance?
DM says yes, it would.
All right, cool. Nonetheless, as a precaution, and because I have a bag of holding, I'm gonna grab some backup weapons. If I see a trident, I will grab it. If I see a sword similar to Syrah's, I will grab it. I'll grab a couple of battle axes for myself. Just backup weapons in case we screw up our own weapons during this.
Okay.
And I'll also grab a handful of bowstrings if he has crossbows and bowstrings here.
Okay, so give me an investigation check.
All right. We know how handy they are.
That's a 13 plus investigation is 5. So that's an 18.
Okay. How quickly are you putting stuff in your bag of holding?
I'm being careful.
Okay. So I'm going to be nice. All right. So you do find a trident. You find hand axes. You find a bowstring, a complement of daggers, even a short sword. These are normal, non-magical weapons, but they are fine quality.
Bjornyor, the dwarf here is still alive. You do plan to pay for those, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, very well. Good. Just make sure you put it on the shelf. Maybe find his lockbox. Maybe put it in there for him. You know.
I got a 17
Absolutely.
on my Arcana.
Skarsgård, we've been through this. Not important at this
is
time.
a case of business. Once he is back to being normal, he's going to need the money from the items that Bjarnor is stealing.
Okay, so Muckwort, you were looking for something to bar the door with. What did you get?
Plus my perception is 15.
15. Okay. You do not find anything you think you could successfully bar the door with. Everything seems to be bolted to the stone floor.
Not to steal a phrase from our dear Lanta, but fruitcakes.
Sarah, give me a intelligence check, just a flat intelligence check.
That is a 19.
19. As you are using your investigation to feel the weaving of the magic that encases this creature, things become strange. You feel like the world is falling away from you. You feel lightheaded and queasy. You feel as if you might faint. You see two beautiful women before you, identical twins. Long blonde hair, pale blue eyes, dressed in exquisite silks. You can see through them. They are very translucent. They whisper softly, "Kill the beast. Free its prey." I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Did you say kill the beast?
Kill the beast, free its prey.
Wisdom
Constitution?
or Constitution? Bup. That is a beautiful 5.
You wretch, vomiting all over this statue as you
I'm
drop to
so
your
sorry.
knees. And this is where we are going to take our 10-minute break. Before we go to break, I am going to drop the things to vote on in the chat so that we can get those tallied.
I've got a I've actually got a poll that we can run, so it'll count
Oh,
for
okay.
us. Yeah.
All right. So do I just need to give these to you then?
I've already you gave them at the start of the game. I've already got
Oh.
them all written in, so I can just start the poll now.
Excellent. Yeah, go ahead and start the poll.
Should start in chat. There we go. And then I will post what you guys are voting for.
Now remember, chat, you're watching us to have a good time. Don't kill us.
Just
Don't
let
you
it
kill
happen.
us.
Just let it happen.
Just let it happen. All right, and with that, guys, we'll go on our break, I guess.
Tyr, I thought we weren't going to talk about that. That's what you said last night when you whispered in my ear. Hey, what?
In my ear.
Oh, you smell different, so.
I smell
All right,
more
we'll be
like
back.
a bear
All right,
today.
we'll be back. break, but thank you guys. Hello. Thank you for those follows. Oh my goodness. The Nat 30s. Thank you for this. Thank you for this beautiful raid. We'll be back momentarily. Don't forget, guys, and everybody who's here in chat, you guys can actually, we have a poll that's active right now that you guys get to vote towards. So I'll post in chat what that's all about. You guys actually get to choose the fate of our heroes in this world and the next. So go ahead and do some voting on that. Thank you guys for the follows. Switching now. Hello, everyone.
And we're back. Thank you guys so much for voting in the polls. As you can see in the chat, the wild magic areas will begin to appear, and you can catch what happens when that happens tomorrow night, 8 p.m. here on Level Up Twitch TV with our second.
We hate you all.
You have doomed all of us.
No,
We are all doomed.
we'll be fine.
Also, welcome everybody that's raided into our channel.
Yes, thank you for the raid. Much love.
Yeah.
Much love.
Much Much love.
Much love.
But yeah, so tune in tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on Level Up Twitch TV, as we do the second part of this, the Scions of Oblivion. These two campaigns run parallel with each other, and they affect each other. And there'll be more voting. Yay! Makes the DM happy. All right. Let's get back to the chaos and fuckery.
Great.
Before we took our break, y'all had found the smithy shop, acquired some silvered weapons, some backup weapons. You had found that the smithy was still intact, his essence still whole. Sarah, you had been visited by twins, specters, that had told you something, if you wish to disseminate that information.
Slay the beast and free us all, I think was the term. Yes. So, sorry, excuse me, I'm gonna just like wipe the sick kind of off my face. I just had one of those strange vision things, and there was twins, but mostly what they were telling me was slay the beast, free us all. So I think for those that still possibly have their soul, if we are able to slay this beast, we should be able to free them. However, I'm not sure what happens to those that don't have a soul.
Well, they probably collapse and die in heaps of flesh. Unfortunately.
Hopefully. Just more soldiers for the Shadow Realm, really.
So, I found us some silvered weapons. I got 4 daggers. So, I'm going to take one. Merkwort. There's one for you.
I will hop over and
Skarsgård, I'm going to guess that you're going to stay back with your bow.
Yes, I would rather use crossbow. That is for sure.
So I give one to each of the ladies.
There's only one caveat to that. Merkwort will hop over, stand in front of Skarsgård. You're the one that's got stabbed the most, so you should probably have one that way in case when they do come to stab you, you can stab them.
So
logical.
Here's the thing about the silvered weapons. These ain't gonna last real long against it. Every time you hit it with a silvered weapon, it, for a short period of time, becomes vulnerable to non-magical attacks. But its blood is acidic, so it's gonna eat away at these daggers as we use them. So we just need to really slash it a couple times with silver, and then we can just wail on it with our normal weapons, right? One of us hits it with silver, we wail on it with normal weapons. Then when it becomes, when our weapons stop being effective again, someone else hits it with silver. Or we just try and hit it every few rounds with silver regardless.
Okay.
Pretty simple plan. Hit it till it dies. I like it.
Yes.
We can only hope, right?
Does anyone else... Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Eliana.
Does anyone else get the feeling we're being watched?
Do I get the feeling we're being watched?
I
No,
shake my head
no,
and
no.
kind of look at the ground.
No one else gets the feeling they're being watched.
Okay,
don't
because
know.
Ellie's still standing in the doorway, watching out into the halls.
We might
But
be.
the feeling is passed, by the way, Eliana.
Okay.
Y'all, I had a bad thought a minute ago. So when we found that shrine in the captain's quarters, there was a wolf's head on it.
Was a crown
When we
bolted
saw
to
that
it?
big shadow thing appear, it appeared as a big wolf thing. When we got here, Balgor got snatched. Balgor was a wolf. Maybe that's why it targeted him.
Maybe
You
it
will
just has the
hear-
things for wolves.
Once more, you will hear the screaming of the blue-skinned that you've known so long, Banor, echoing throughout the marketplace. Give me a survival check to see if you can pinpoint the direction.
That's a 16 plus survival's a +1. So 17.
You can almost make out the direction that it's coming from. It seems to be coming from deeper within the keep.
Sounds to me like it's deeper in. Should probably start moving.
Shall we then go after it?
Sure. What's the worst that could happen?
We could all die.
I mean, it sounds
can
like
all
he's
die.
still alive. Maybe we can save him.
We can all hope, I guess.
Yeah. I reckon we should get moving. I reach into my pouch and pull out 5 gold and slap it down on the counter.
Okay.
That should be good.
Market value at the moment. It's a
Well,
buyer's
it may
market.
be a little short. You're skimping on the taxes and fees, but you know.
Stop
Give me an
complaining.
insight
We could
check,
die
Joker.
in moments.
Give me an insight check, Skarsgård.
I rolled a 2.
Fine. Seems fair market price
Oh,
considering
good.
the state of the market.
That guy's going away over there.
He can consider us saving his life as part of the fee.
Very well, very well.
Alright, shall we continue then?
Yes.
Marching
Yeah,
order,
let's
please.
get a move on.
Merkworth's going to be in the back this time. He's going to specifically wait until everybody has departed, and then he's going to take the 5 gold that he left.
I'll go
Nice.
first.
I was gonna volunteer to go first,
you
but
go
all right,
first,
I'll be
you
right
go
behind
first.
you then.
You go
Yeah, I'm gonna
first.
use.
You
I've got.
understand the monster.
I've got heightened senses because I'm a bear some of the time.
Rawr.
So I'm gonna see if I can catch the scent of Balgor as we go.
I need to finish the marching order, then I'll have you make that roll. Eliana.
I'll follow behind Sarah.
Wonder why.
I need a wisdom save.
Really?
Eliana. Yeah.
All right.
If you can keep your eyes on the task.
Whatever. 14.
14. Damn, she looks good from behind. So much so that you forget to look around as you are mesmerized by the sway of them hips. All right, go ahead and make that check there, Banor, to see if you can smell out the blue skin one.
That'll be survival, I assume.
I will give you survival or investigation. I'll let you pick. I'll be nice.
Okay, I'll use investigation. My first roll was a 10. I have advantage because of heightened senses. So my second roll was a nat 20, and my investigation is +5.
Okay, so being familiar with this individual, you have spent how much time with them? You have fought side by side with them?
Mm-hmm.
It takes several minutes, but you're able to catch the scent. You begin making your way deeper into the marketplace as you all follow the line. Muckwort, you are 5 gold richer than you were when you entered the smithy. Eliana, the view is impeccable. Skarsgård, you're beginning to get a little nervous as you're wanting to know where those coffers are. You come to a fork in your road, if you will. There is a mining elevator. The scent was definitely coming from the shaft, Bayanor, but there's also a set of steps that seems to go down parallel with the elevator. You must make a choice as you hear the screaming once more, but it's weaker this time, as if the life is leaving the individual.
Elevator's going to be noisy, but it'll be faster.
So, slight
It would also be
question.
easier to sabotage.
It'd be
Slight
easier to
question.
find it.
With the staircase, is there anything around, say, like, I don't know, broken door, broken table, something?
Investigation check.
And what kind of staircase is it? Is it a corkscrew? Is it a straight down? I'm thinking about sledding down the staircase for speed.
Yeah. Is there like a in like a gosh, words are escaping me tonight. In a fire brigade house, you know, you've got like
The poles?
The
The pole.
Is there by any
There is no pole.
damn?
What did you roll, Muckwort?
I chose this one to roll a 1 on, so no sledding for me. That's going to be 4 with my investigation.
Oh, you find a table. Looks like it was a little cafe area for people to sit and dine.
But not flippable to be
Oh,
converted.
it is very flippable.
So, what are the stairs a spiral or
No, they are a straight shot. You cannot see the bottom, but they are a straight shot.
Mercourt will look at the table, look at the party, look at the table, look at the party.
No.
You do not plan to do what I think you plan to do.
Hey, Jeremiah, don't be an idiot.
Sir, do I look like a bullfrog? I am no bullfrog. I am a bullywog. There's a total difference. There's a W in everything.
Yeah, so it'd be Jebediah was a bullywog and a good friend of mine.
A good friend of mine.
Look, the whole reason I look like a frog at this time is because of that old frog John. He ain't even a frog. Anyway, he's gonna look at the table and say, like, do we want to go? Are we gonna just sit around and talk about it, or do we want to go quick?
Actually, it before anyone can answer, you have to make the call. Muckwort, you had a plan.
He's gonna grab the table and flip it, and then like stand at the top of the staircase and just kind of look at everybody and be like, "See you at the bottom."
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, this is going to end so poorly.
Mm-hmm.
Balls.
13.
Okay. Before we reveal what happens, the rest of you see the bullywog grab the table and hang 10.
Cowabunga, my dudes.
I'd say we leave him.
We're going to have to go down after him.
Yeah.
Skarsgård
I'll start heading down the stairs.
meandering
Yeah.
that way.
Okay, so this is what's going to happen. As you slide down the steps, Muckwort, you feel an adrenaline rush. You feel excitement. You feel terror as you realize that you're sliding right into the jaws of the enemy. The table hitting the bottom step, flipping you, causing you to fly several feet, landing prone, taking 4 points of damage. And at this point, I need everyone, since you all were following him down, please roll initiative and then join me in Owlbear Rodeo. For
Oh my
those of
God.
you new, Owlbear Rodeo, it's a beautiful, lightweight application that runs on virtually anything. It allows you to run battle maps without having the hefty virtual tabletop underneath. And they have been nice enough to give us permission to use it. I will do a little bit of altering of the board, giving the scenario.
Oh, that's my only 20 of the night, and it's on an initiative roll. Damn it.
I got the same thing.
Damn it, no! That's it, we're done, that's it. We can go now.
Yeah, game over.
Oh,
game
God.
over, man. Game
Game
over.
over, man.
At least we get to go first.
Oh, yeah.
You think I have not rolled
I
initiative yet?
know.
It's fair.
Hey, wait a minute. Roll a 1, Tyr. Roll a 1.
The way I roll that is entirely plausible. Give me just one moment to finish setting the stage for me, and then I will roll initiative, gather initiatives, and we will unveil the... not bad. I need a fresh sheet of paper here. Yeah, I'm old school. I still do shit pen and paper, or pencil and
I
paper.
swear to God, I heard you say you needed a fresh shiv. But then you said of paper, and I got
Whoa.
it.
I haven't shanked nobody.
I mean, it is
Not today.
looking to be one of those nights.
It's only
Mhm.
it's only a Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Skarsgård, what did you get, my friend?
I got a total of 20.
Excellent. All right. Stira.
All right. I still have my blade out, and I am.
No. Initiative. What did you get for
Oh,
initiative?
21, sorry.
We'll get to the hacky psyche part. Hold on one second. Muckwort.
21.
What's your dex, Muckwort?
Uno momento, por favor.
And yours, Stira.
What was that?
What's your dexterity?
17.
My dexterity is 12.
All right, so Mugwort will go first in that one. Eliana.
12.
And Banor.
21. And my
And-
dexterity is a 12.
Look, it's only proper that the idea of writing the tables down, everybody has 21 because apparently I might have been drunk.
You were
Blackjack!
All right, as you all come to the bottom of the steps, you will see Mugwort lying prone with the broken
Right.
table in pieces, and you will see goblins.
Why is it always goblins?
Always got to be something, right? Can never be.
Yeah,
All right.
Goblins, they slit their
wild
throats,
dogs.
become others.
Muckwort, you are first to go.
So with his death grip on the trident, he's going to stand up, brush himself off, and say, could ended worse. And this goblin that is to the right of him, pretty much right here in the front of the column, he's going to,
This one?
yeah, he's going to stab at it with his trident.
Okay, go ahead and roll that attack roll for me, please.
Hey, that's going to be plus 19.
That will hit.
11 points of damage.
All righty.
Actually, with the lightning,
14.
14.
All right. That will bring up Sarah.
Right, I am going to go for this lovely one in front of me. This guy. I'm just gonna do a nice slash at him. It's just goblin, right?
Yes.
So that will be 17.
That will hit.
Awesome.
While you're figuring up damage, I want to give a big shout out to Kawaii Tornado. They're the ones that provided the battle map or maps, depending on how far we get for this evening. Thank you so much. You be awesome.
They are amazing.
Thank you.
That is a gorgeous map.
It is.
It
Wait till you see
is.
the others. Oh my God, they do such great work.
That is 12 slashing and 3 lightning.
15
and
points of damage. The goblin will stagger back, the blade piercing its chest. You feel the snapping of cartilage and bone as your blade finds its heart. I need you to roll percentile dice, please.
Da, 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 da. There it is. That's an 80.
I hope you make it explode.
You will feel the handle of the blade begin to vibrate as you hear the swarming. The blade, again, that wicked curving Flamberger blade, the handle and crossguard, that of a corpse being crucified, the body emaciated, the eyes gone, the sockets looking back at you, the mouth agape wide. A swarm of blood flies will pour from the mouth. I need you to roll a 1d4, please, to see what they attack.
2.
Alrighty, so go ahead and if you
Okay.
look at your character sheet, they
Yeah,
have
my
the
2d6.
damage
Yep.
as they swarm goblin number 1.
And that's a
Merkort will
solid 6.
look down at the trident and be like, man, I want one of those.
You will hear screams as the goblin is devoured whole from this swarm. It will then sparkle and fade away into nothing.
I love it.
Banor.
All right. I am going to do that back up correctly. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to go after to there, I think. And I'm going to go after that goblin with my hand axe. No, that's a 2. I'm going to guess that a 9 does not hit.
A 9 does not hit.
Bonus attack with my other hand axe is a 17.
17 hits.
All right. Good thing I lit up both of those. So that'll be plus 5, 6 points of slashing and 3 points of fire.
So 3 fire, 6 slashing. Make sure I understood correctly.
Correct. 9 points total.
Alrighty. Skarsgård.
I'm going to take a coin and thrust it into my crossbow, this time burning into the flesh of my thumb, activating my Crimson Right, so I will now have fire damage and taking 3 damage to myself. And then we will, let's see, I'll move up a couple squares up to here, and I will shoot at number 5 here in front of Barnor.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll that attack, please.
I rolled a 21.
That will strike.
Okay. And I will do 15 regular damage and then 1 fire damage.
The creature screeching in death as it falls, the arrow sticking deep into its chest.
And that is the end of my turn.
It is now their turn.
Crap.
You got really lucky when she stabbed you.
Yes.
You've seen it before, the wicked blades coming from each one of them as they screech in unison, She will reign. Running the blade across their throats, falling dead,
Oh,
being
no.
replaced by shadowed creatures.
Oh no.
The first moving to you, Muckmort.
I liked you better when you were a goblin.
A
Right.
5 and a 19.
The 5, he will dodge, and then he will be skewered by the 19.
All right, that is 5 points of damage, and I need a strength check, please.
Gotta say, this purple dice is being real nice. Strength check is 18.
Okay, you are not grappled. Number 2, coming at you, Syrah.
Yep.
That is a 15.
15 hits.
And a 3. 4 points of damage, and I need a strength check, please.
It's 20. Dirty 20.
All right, you are not grappled. The third one moving up here to you, Bayanor.
Yep.
That was 2 7s in a row. So I'm assuming that neither one of those hits.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, Eliana.
Ellie is going to move up. So that she's next to Sarah, not passing it because she doesn't want to give it a chance to take a swipe at her. We're going to take a swing with the short sword, which has the Crimson Right on it. If I can stop dropping my dice. Ooh, that's 18 plus 8.
That will hit. And what's your Crimson Right?
My Crimson Right is lightning. So that's 5 and 7. So 12 points of damage from the short sword and 1 point of lightning damage. So 13 altogether.
Okay. All righty. That will bring us back to the top of the list, Muckwort.
So Murkwort will gaze at the shadow creature that used to be a goblin and drag his trident across the ground in front of him, reaching back, trying to stab forward again, hopefully to pierce the shadows and make them die. 19.
That will hit.
And then that's going to be 7 and then 3 lightning, so 10 altogether.
Okay, the blue energy of the lightning dancing between the spines of the trident as it stabs forward. You can see the shadow illuminated from the inside as you hear a faint screeching noise. That will bring up Sarah.
All right, the one that is in front of me, number 2, I'm going to go for a swing on him.
Okay.
17 plus 8.
That will hit.
So that's 11 points of damage and 3 from lightning.
Okay, I need you to roll percentile dice again, please.
It's another 80.
Please roll. Yes, it will be another Another 1d4.
which is
And then I need
4.
you to go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Yep. Which is an 8. So it was a 4 on the d4 and an 8 damage.
Muckwort. It's not often that, flies attack frogs, as it is often, the other way around. But you hear the swarm come. It lands upon you as your wounds are open and bleeding. The small bites of the blood flies doing 8 points of damage before they fall away to nothing.
He'll smack at himself. When I said I wanted this is not what I meant.
The shadowed creature before you is dead. The face twisting to that of a small dwarven child, reaching out as its face twists in agony and is drawn back into the shadows.
No.
Banor.
Yeah. All right. Number 3. I'm going to. I'm going to bring up my right hand axe, and I'm going to snap it out at his midsection. That's a 14 plus 7, 21.
That will hit.
All right, so that's 11 points of slashing damage and 4 points of fire, max damage.
You will hear the screeching again. You will see the face of a dwarven elder, the face in agony and horror reaching for you before it is yanked into the shadows.
And I've still got movement and bonus, right?
That is correct.
So I'm going to take a 5-foot step to there, and I'm going to take my left hand axe, and I'm going to let it slide down in my grip until I'm choked up all the way to the head of the axe, and then I'm going to basically short stick this guy to the back of the head.
Okay.
Almost like a punch attack.
Yep.
Will he get flanking bonus because of
No,
me?
it's not
No.
flanking.
Not flanking.
No. So that's 6 plus 7, 13.
13 will miss.
No, oh well.
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård will get a little bit better position there. Okay.
Before you attack, make an insight check for me.
Aha. A 10.
This one seems darker than it did. It seems perhaps a little larger too. Please go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay.
Oh no.
I've got a 18 to hit.
I'm sorry?
18.
18 will hit. Please roll your damage.
Don't do what I think you're gonna do.
We will do 14 piercing damage and 2 fire damage.
You will hear the screaming as the fire seems to ignite the creature. It will turn to you, the face of another dwarven child twisted in agony, reaching for you. As this one falls to the ground, it does not vanish. It begins to smoke.
Oh crap.
Eliana.
Well, that's not right.
Ellie can see that this thing is just kind of flumped to the ground and is smoking, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that does not seem consistent with what we've seen. She's gonna move closer and she's gonna kind of stick it with her blade.
Oh
Probably
no.
a bad idea.
Oh, fruit cake.
Make an attack roll, please.
Fruitcakes for sure.
27.
Can we start a counter on how many times we get like fruitcakes during the stream?
Fruitcakes and bastards. Eliana, the stepping forward, your short sword driving into it. You have that moment of satisfaction as you have lain waste to this creature. A moment of satisfaction that is suddenly turned into a moment of terror as there's a bright flash before you. The creature exploding into flames and everyone taking
Called it.
15 points of damage.
15, you said?
Yes.
Fuck. That's a lot of damns.
That is a lot.
You
That's
don't get a deck save or anything.
No.
No.
that's when you all look over and see your neighborhood friendly frog collapse.
And
Uh,
as does Skarsgård.
All
Seeing
right.
them drop.
One moment.
Sorry.
Muckmort, I'm putting a black ring around you as you are collapsed. You as well, Skarsgård.
I can survive.
Understand that we are staying in initiative order for people to do things. You will be making death saving throws. If you have 3 failed death saving throws, you are dead and will be asked to leave the table. Eliana, that was your turn. Muckwort, please make your first death saving throw. You want a 10 or higher.
And it's just a 20 with nothing added.
Yep. And number 1 is 2 failures, and 20 is 2 successes.
Got a 2.
That is your first failure. Sierra, it is your turn.
So we're still in initiative, but we're
Yes, we're still in initiative order as we are having to deal with death saves. The enemies are destroyed, but you
okay,
do
so
have
we're
2
rolling
comrades that are. You have 2
Oh.
comrades that.
All right. Who's down?
Muckwort and Skarsgård.
All right. I'm gonna walk to Muckwort, and I have a potion of healing. Where is it? I swear I got potion of healing. Yep. I'm gonna shove that down his throat.
Okay, so this is how I do this.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
Because if you've ever tried to get someone unconscious to drink something, you know it's not very easy.
Yeah.
You have to make a flat dex check.
Oh no. Dex is the one I'm not good at.
You need, before you tell me what you roll, you need a 15 or higher to get him to drink the potion.
Great. So it's a 12.
You have him. You're unable to get his head in such a position. I will not have you waste the potion, but it didn't happen.
Can I do another thing then?
That was your action.
Cool. Easy.
Branor.
All right, same deal. I'm going to move to Skarsgård, and I'm going to reach in the bag of holding, pull a healing potion, and attempt to get him to drink.
Alrighty. 15 dex check, please.
Nope, that's 12.
Again, maybe it's the seeing your comrades down. Maybe it's the adrenaline of the battle. Maybe it's still hearing the blue-skinned one crying in pain. You are unable to do anything. Skarsgård, I need you to make a death saving throw, please. You will roll a 1d20. If it is 10 or higher, that is a success. If it is below a 10, that is a failure. If it is a 1, that is 2 failures. If it's a 20, it's 2 successes.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. That is a failure apiece. Eliana.
Eliana's going to rush over to Morkwart, pull a healer's kit from her bag, and use it to stabilize him.
Please make the appropriate check.
Let me see what checks are required with the healer's kit. Or if
I
one is
don't think
I don't
you
think
actually
one's
need a kit.
required.
A check.
I thought you had
Yeah,
to make
you
a con check. It's same as
No,
a
you
medicine
expend
check.
you
Hold
expend
on.
1 use of the healer's kit. Yeah.
It's to make it without having to make a medicine check. So It stabilizes him without me having to make a check, and it has 10 uses total, so that'll leave you 9 uses of my kit.
Okay. Muckwort, you are stable. You are still unconscious and at 0 hit points, but you do not have to make death saving throws. All right. Muckwort is unconscious. That will bring us to Syrah.
All right. So who's down now?
That would be Skarsgård.
I'll move to Skarsgård. And I'm going to finally use my bracer. So within that happening, I'm going to use my bracer of, is it Sanguine Chalice? Of the Sanguine
Yes.
Chalice? Great. So, this beautiful bracer has a whole heap of thorns around it. And what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to tighten it to be able to use its ability, which inflicts 1 point of d4 damage to myself, but allows me to cast a Cure Wounds on one ally, which I will use in this instance.
All right. Go ahead and cast Cure Wounds.
7 points of health.
Skarsgård, you come to a deep breath. The last thing you remember, a flash of light. You see Syrah over top of you, blood pouring down their arm as the straps of this bracer is biting deep in. The final remnants of magic disappearing into the air.
Oh, oh, thank you very much. Oh, that was a very close call. Whew.
Feeling better?
Still feeling awful, but a little better. At least I'm conscious. I guess there's something to be said about that.
Good.
Muckwort, I will give you 1 hit point and allow you to regain consciousness.
He will gasp and sit up and look around and be like, good, I'm alive. There for a minute, I had this horrible nightmare that I was some guy in some place called Ohio, and I worked at something called a call center. It was nightmare. Oh my God. And then he'll breathe out.
I will hand both Murkwort and Skarsgård healing potions.
Oh,
Here, drink
very nice.
these. You'll
how
feel
much?
better.
He'll reach
how
For
much?
you,
fumble a hand.
40 gold.
40 gold. Oh, well, wait. After taxes, fees, and tithes?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, well, very well. Here you are, 40 gold.
Okay, so which level of healing potions was those, Bayanor?
They're regular healing potions, 2d4 plus 4, I think. And I just went to change the thing on them and accidentally my sheet.
Yep, 2d4 plus 2. So please roll 2d4, Skarsgård and Muckwort.
Stupid
Add 2
fat
to
thing.
that, and
I heal a total of 6.
2d4 plus 2, so that's going to be 8.
you have recovered 8 hit points. You have recovered your, what'd you say that was, Skarsgård? 6?
Correct.
I am going to drink a potion also.
Okay.
Just to get myself up a little bit more.
So is Ellie.
So
Yeah, I'll drink one too.
Still feeling really rough. Murkwort will just kind of lean against his trident and kind of push up his sleeve. And if
Ooh, nice.
Syrah looks, she'll see the same thing that she just did to herself. He has the same bracer, and he tightens it and casts it and smacks himself, casting Cure Wounds.
Nice.
So that's just
So, for those of you watching, at the beginning of this campaign, each of them, unbeknownst to the other, received a Bloodhunter relic. So, I'm not completely heartless. I see, I hear, I feel the hate. Let it flow.
Before we forget, because of your regards to your potion drinking rules, you bastard.
Yay.
Oh. I just added and chat can use a beautiful alert to post in the chat. There it is. It's basically a bastard term whenever it's used, so they can use it whenever they want to share with everyone.
Nice.
Can we keep tally of how many of those I get? Because,
I can try, but the issue is as soon as someone uses it, like they could use it 3 times in once it's been said. That's where the issue comes in. But usually.
All right. Y'all are battered and beaten, feeling a little bit better with your potions. What are you going to do?
Well, feel a little bit better at least. What all is in this hallway?
There's 3 doors on the left, 2 doors on the right, and a set of stairs at the far end.
Stairs going down or up?
Down.
Which way is the smell of Balgor?
Down the steps.
Of course.
You may as well
Well,
go.
Blue skins
Onward,
that
I
way.
suppose.
Shit.
Well, he's gonna look around. I'm not riding the table this time.
That's probably a good idea.
I don't understand why you didn't in the first place.
Expedited the process, didn't it?
Did it?
If by that you mean it got us into combat faster.
You say tomato, I say poodle. It's all the same.
Skarsgård,
Yes.
I need a perception check, please.
That is a 5.
Okay, thank you. Let me make a note of that.
Does it make anyone else nervous when he says, "Let me make a note of that"?
Yes,
Oh,
I just
totally.
assume that I am counting
yeah.
my coins and not very perceptive to what's going on.
Great.
So I
I'm
guess we should.
gonna go for the stairs, yeah. We may as
Okay.
well continue.
Yes.
We've come down this far.
You descend the steps. You find yourself in another similar hallway. This time there are no doors on the walls. And at the end of this is a set of steps.
Smell still going down?
It is.
Still that way. Still down.
Alright, shall we continue?
Onward
As
then.
you travel down the stairs, you see that halfway down they are broken, and it is a large pit beneath you. You see the soft glow of what you would know, Bandor, to be lava beneath you. You hear the blue skinned one crying in pain, and you hear a voice above you. Please, water.
Don't try it, Anakin. I've got the high ground.
Please,
Sorry.
water.
Copyright.
Well, it was above you, so technically they have the height.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I look for I look for the source of the voice.
You look up, and there in a cage is a very old dwarf. His beard long and gray, his hair almost receding far back, his clothes matted, dirty, and torn. Please.
Merkwort
I
will look.
take out my water skin and toss it up to him.
Merkwort will look up. Hello there.
Please make a either strength, an athletics or strength check, whichever you would prefer.
Yeah, it's they're the same.
He will look at you, Muckwort, as you speak to him. Water.
That's a 17 plus 5, 23.
Okay. Expertly, the water skin goes through the bars, landing in his lap. He weakly, shakily uncorking it as he sips the water, as he is wizened with age and knows to gulp it could possibly be fatal. He will sit in silence for several minutes.
Question: is the cage hanging out over the stairs, or is it reachable?
It is not.
Okay.
It is about 15 feet away, and it is about 30 foot in the air.
Yeah, no, I can't
It is. Several minutes will pass, and finally the voice will come. Thank you, strangers. I thought I would die. Or I would die in vain. Are you here to free my people?
Yeah, we're here to kill the beast.
He will shift in the cage. I need a insight check from Eliana and Sarah, please.
Ooh. Nice. 21.
You two will recognize this individual. He looks rough. He looks much worse to wear, but this is Valagor, the king under the mountain.
Your Highness, what has happened here?
That creature came, devoured my people, turned so many to stone. Then came the shadows and fought the creature. Then came more creatures and more shadows. It turned into a war. It was unfathomable, that much darkness in one place. Now the creature remains lurking below, taunting me, waiting to turn me to stone and feed on me.
So I'm sorry. Wait, Tyr, did he say that the creature came, then the shadows came, then other dark, shadowy creatures came and fought the shadow creatures?
He said the creatures came, which you would know would be from the nightmare realm. Then the shadows came and they fought each other. And then more of each showed up and continued fighting each other until the nightmare creatures won and now control the lower levels.
Okay.
How do we release you?
My child. He will take and place his fingers, his index and middle finger and his thumbs together. He will bow his head and will begin chanting. You will see a soft blue light engulf his hands. He will open his eyes as tears will stroll down his cheeks. Do not let my people perish. There's just a soft moment where there's a transition from life to death. The king's body falling against the iron of the cage, the blue light appearing as soft bubbles that will float from between the bars and lower themselves down upon you. As they pop, it will tickle, and you will hear soft laughter as you feel yourself growing stronger, as you feel yourself becoming empowered. The king giving his life so that you may journey on. Each of you can now mark yourself as a long rest.
shit.
Oh, I feel remarkable now.
Did I kill him? Did I? I just asked him.
I
Just asked how to get him out
I
of
don't-
here.
I
don't
don't
think
I
it
don't
was you.
think you killed him. No.
He
Okay.
gave his life for us.
Yeah, I'm
Totally,
pretty sure.
Totally killed him. He totally killed him.
So how do we get to the lower levels?
Well, I wish we could have asked him that before he went and
Once again, I'm sorry.
disappeared.
It could have been a
No, it's not
question
your
we
fault. No.
asked.
I mean, he could have had the decency to hang out for a minute and answer some questions for us. Yeah.
Merc Ward will
I mean, I feel great, but
You kind
Didn't
of
even
wasted your
last long
water
enough.
too. Like it's gone now.
yeah, there's no getting that back from up there. He could have tossed it back. Like,
Merc Ward will scratch his chin and say, "Hear me out. He said lower levels, and we want to know how to get to the lower levels. We could try going down."
Well, we can't because there's no
well,
stairs.
we
right?
can technically. Means we got to go back up and take the elevator
Oh my god.
Oh,
because the stairs are broken and that's lava down. No
That's
part
none
of
that.
jumping down towards that. No.
How do we know that the
So-
elevator shaft won't lead into lava as well?
yeah.
We don't, but it's better than broken stairs and trying to jump.
Merkward, why don't you go try the elevator, come back, and then tell us if it's okay or not?
How about we all just go together in case something happens?
I think on the way back up, speed was essential because we want to get to Balgor. But now that we got to trek all the way back up, we might stick our heads in those 3 rooms on the next floor up and see if there was anything there. That might be helpful, especially since we all just expended some healing.
Yeah.
We'll be quick. We're not sticking around.
Very
Also,
well.
it'll tell us if there's anything behind us.
Was it an actual long rest or is it just?
It is the full effects of a long rest. So
Okay.
you get your hit points, your
So-
spell slots, everything back.
Okay, so my bracer all comes back and
Yes.
we lose our
Our Crimson Rights. That's
Crimson Rights. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we may as well head back up and test it instead of waiting
Yep.
around here.
Okay, so traveling down the hallway back the way you came, there are no doors. Ascending the steps into the hallway where you fought the shadowed ones. Again, you see 3 doors on now your right and 2 doors on your left.
How do you want to do this, dwarf?
one at a time. Start with the first one. Let's
The
do
door's
left
locked.
side first. I pull out my thieves' tools.
All right, please give me a sleight of hand check plus proficiency. If you are proficient with your thieves' tools.
I am, in fact. That is a 13 plus 3, 16.
Expertly. Click. You hear the lock disengage, the door able to be opened.
Before he opens that door, Eliana's going to position herself slightly behind him so that she's in a position to defend him if needed.
Okay.
I am gonna be positioned behind Eliana. Just getting real close.
How close?
Seems like I'm bracing myself. Oh, there's a little bit of a brush there. There's a little bit there, but close enough to see what's happening, but not really actually concentrating on what's happening.
Okay, so
Little,
there is a brush.
Yeah.
So I need both of you to please make wisdom saving throws.
Little, yeah. What's the word?
The 20.
Incidental boob to
Sorry.
elbow contact.
1.
I got a 20. 23.
With your modifier, what will it be, Eliana? Because remember, saving throws one's not an automatic failure.
Yeah, but I only have a +1 on wisdom saves, so
Feeling the closeness, the turkey bosom press against your back, you are immediately distracted, forgetting about the dwarf in front of you or the door, as your mind begins to wander to afternoon delights.
Right.
She's gonna
Sarah,
try to
fine.
play it off.
You're
She's gonna
just
try and play
like,
it off.
whatever. Okay, she tries to play it off, but she is still very much distracted.
Oh yeah, she's distracted. She's just trying to play it off like.
All right, I open the door quietly and slowly.
The door opening, you see a small room with a bed, a desk and a chair, a table with a wash basin, and a chamber pot.
All right, move to door number 2.
Okay,
Whole lot
Check
of
to see if
nothing,
it's
huh?
locked.
it is locked.
All right. Same roll. 16.
Quickly open the door. The same thing. The room with the bed, the table, the water basin, the chamber pot, the desk, and the chair.
All right, cross the hall to the next one.
These doors are open.
Oh,
They are not locked. They mirror the doors of the rooms on the other side. Very sparse, very plain.
all right, cool.
Interesting.
Now we know what they are.
Are you
Yeah,
done rummaging through
boring
people's
rooms.
belongings?
Do
I
what,
didn't rummage
Spencer?
through anybody's belongings. I just opened a door.
Yes. And you had the intentions to just open it. Yes, that's all you were doing.
Yeah, because if there was a bank of healing potions in one of these, or a map of this place or something, it would have been useful.
Yes. It would have.
All right, I'm going to. Yeah. All right, let's go to stairs.
Okay. You make your all way back up to where you had the choice to take the elevator or the stairs, where Muckwort decided to hang 10 and came face to face with the goblins. Again, you see the stairwell going down that you have just transcended and the elevator.
Shall we?
All right. Yeah.
Does the elevator have any safety clause of like a ladder in it that we can climb down, or
there-
is it just?
Is there
It is
anything
just
in
a
the-
mining elevator.
is there
First
any-
question, is the platform here
Hold
or
on a
down?
second. Hold on. Y'all are walking all over each other. What
Sorry,
was the
hold on.
question,
Sorry.
Sarah?
Is there any documentation to display when it was recently serviced?
There's not. It is just a mining elevator. And Bjorn? Bjorn?
Is the platform at this level or is it down?
It is at this level.
Oh,
Okay. And can we? Is there a way that we can see down the shaft,
Give me
or is the
a
platform blocking the shaft entirely?
perception check.
12 plus perception's a +1. 13.
Yeah, you can see down the shaft. It's it's just basically a platform with some block and tackle to haul mining equipment up and down this very large shaft. You look down and can see the soft glow of the lava.
So we do see the orange glow. Is it bright, like it was at the bottom of the stairs or below the stairs?
Not as bright, but it's there.
All right, we'll be careful.
We don't really have too much of a choice.
Well, the nice part is that with the block and tackle, we can lower ourselves down far enough to see. If it looks like we can't land safely, we'll come back up, figure something else out.
Don't
I
we
I
mean,
need
step
mining
onto the
gear?
platform.
Yeah, as a mining shaft, it should be able to hold all of us anyway.
Murkwort will eye the
Hopefully.
tackle suspiciously.
Does someone need to stay up here to make it work, or do we all go down together? I've been here before, but I've never been in the mines.
So, Baranor, being a dwarf from the Free Cities, you know that you can all ride down together, that you can operate this from within, as that's how it is meant to be operated.
Yeah, no, we can operate it from the platform. We're fine. Everybody jump on.
All right, everybody on.
Skarsgård gets on.
Get on very
Alright.
carefully.
So, what I need is group strength checks to lower the platform.
Mhm.
So everybody please make a strength check.
That's pathetic.
Not my best.
I'm waiting for Mugwort here.
A frog
All right.
man could save the day.
All right, so Bayanor,
13.
Eliana,
8.
Mugwort,
22.
Sierra,
Don't come for me after I save your lives. 25.
Yeah.
Skarsgård,
A total of 2.
Oh,
Oh.
this is close. I'm gonna have to roll on this one.
oh no.
Okay. You all are able to begin descending the first couple of levels. I'm going to need another strength check from the group to see if you can continue to maintain your descent in a controlled manner.
Keep focus.
Go ahead, Merkwort.
I was just gonna say, keep focus on the tackle. Imagine it looks like Eliana, and vice versa for the other one. Just keep focused.
I look at Skarsgård and I'm like, now be careful. You don't want to get calluses on them pretty money counting hands.
Well, that's a good idea.
All right, Bayanor.
That's an 18 plus 5. That's 23.
All right, Eliana.
19.
All right,
Oh.
Muckwort,
15.
Sierra,
10.
and Skarsgård.
This time I got a total of 20.
Hey.
Woo.
All right.
Oh, all right. He's
Several-
pulling his weight. Look at that.
Several more levels descended, the heat beginning to rise as the glow of the lava becomes more and more evident. You
Ugh.
reach the point where you no longer see the demarcation of levels. There's no stairs or anything. It is just strictly shaft. I need one final round of strength checks, please, to lower this onto the landing platform that you can clearly see below. Bayanor,
19.
Oh no.
Eliana,
11.
Okay, still not bad.
Muckwort,
8.
Sarah,
17.
Skarsgård.
5.
Clearly, we got tired.
Clearly you did, as the unable to hold any longer, three of you will let go. The lift slamming the last several feet to the ground. I need everyone to please make a dexterity check.
Check or save?
Save. Good call.
Why is it always me?
Fucking
Frog
hell.
Ninja.
All right, Bayanor,
12.
Eliana,
11.
Muckwort,
21.
Sarah,
It's an 8.
Skarsgård.
13.
So those of you that got beneath a 15, you will take 3 points of damage. Those that you got above 15, you'll take 1 point of damage.
Pardon me a moment.
That was the sound of them taking the 3 points of damage. It was very, very, very damaging for 3 points because it got them right in the ass.
Sorry. That was my cat decided to take a swipe at my dog for no apparent reason.
Because he's a
Oh,
cat hole.
baby.
It was say the reasons because cat.
Yeah, no, that's
That's the only
fair.
reason, really.
And actually, I think the reason was the dog came over to me to get scritches, and the cat wanted to get
Wanted it.
the scritches instead, and took a swipe at the dog, and the dog was not happy about it.
Okay. I need everyone to please make a perception check. as you pull yourself out of the rubble that was once the mining lift. Banor.
No. I see nothing.
No.
I'm too busy rubbing my bruised tailbone to notice anything. I got a 3.
Did anybody get above a 15?
I got a 15 even.
I got an 18.
16.
Okay, so 3 of you got above a 15 or above. You all pulling yourself out of the wreckage will see that you're on a ledge. There is a descending stairwell going down to the bottom of this pit, which is a large hole with a lava pond in the center. Inside this lava pond is a walkway to a small island. There you will see your blue-skinned companion.
Oh no.
Hands and feet hammered to a large X. They are in their lichen form. They are full of barbs and blades, keeping them on the cusp of life and death. What do you do?
We've got to get down there. There's not many of us left.
Which is why we need to be careful too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put away my 2 hand axes since they're not on fire anymore anyway, and I'm gonna pull my battle axe. And how long? Let's see.
I'm gonna hop off onto the
Trying
ledge.
to see how long my hybrid transformation.
Okay, while you're checking that, Sarah, you take the stairs down?
I am going to hop out onto the landing, but I'm not going to descend the stairs just yet.
Okay, thank you for that clarification. Eliana.
If she didn't fall from the elevator completely, she'll get out onto the landing if she's not already there from a fall.
Okay.
Oh.
She...
I'll catch you.
I don't need your help.
Fair.
Oh, okay, it's an hour.
All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and Crimson Right my battle axe, and I'm going to transform into a bear.
Oh, it's happening.
It's happening. He is transformed into a bear.
There we go.
There we go. Mugwort.
I wonder, would it be better if I put the headset on the outside?
Oh, we'll find out.
So,
Oh yeah, that's better. All right.
he's there looking. The bear has distracted me. So looking down into this cavern, there's nothing but lava, island with the blue dragon pretty much splayed out on it, and there's nothing else.
Nothing else.
He's going to stay back and follow. He learned his lessons from riding the table before, so he's going to let somebody else take charge.
All right. Skarsgård.
Skarsgård is brushing himself off, getting back to his dapper self, at least trying to. And I suppose is distracted trying to get himself out. He is not aware of his surroundings so much yet.
Okay. So you all have pulled yourself out of the wreckage, and you have made your transformation, Banor. The individual is at the bottom of this shaft, nailed to a giant X.
All right, I'm
Should we go across?
gonna start moving forward. Yeah.
Okay. You begin to make your way down the stairs. The heat, while bearable for the moment, pardon the pun,
Yep.
is intense. You make your way to the bottom, and there across this stone landing you see your friend. Those of you following are the same. You will see this pool of lava about 70 foot by 70 foot with a natural earth walkway to a small like island, and the blue-skinned Bloodhunter nailed to an X. Their body inflicted with several wounds, as they have hooks and barbs and blades buried in them all over.
Wait, he's actually nailed to it, not like just tied to it.
No, he's nailed to it.
The gruesome scene.
Is he still alive?
I don't know, is he?
Does he appear conscious?
Give me a perception check.
How far away from?
16.
You can't tell. He's about 40 foot away at this point.
And we still haven't crossed the bridge to get to him, right?
Yeah. Now, allow me to give you a visual. One moment, please.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
that'd be. Yay. But yay, visuals.
So I've lost your.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's pretty.
He doesn't have a battle map of this room for any reason at all, other
Oh,
than
not
just
at all.
Not at all.
other
Y'all
than
can
show
y'all
it.
can grab your own tokens and put them on there. So and I should be having the artwork for you guys soon so that I can make custom tokens. But until then, grab whatever token you feel best suits your character and put them in. I will draw your little area here that
Too
you
many.
can place your. So you can place anywhere that's in that red circle. You can place your, and we will.
Oh wow, this map is huge.
Wait,
Yeah, it
okay,
is.
well,
It is huge. I don't think they'll ever be quite that big.
I don't think you could convince him for it to be that large.
That's them internet inches.
See, I thought I thought everyone else was coming up a bit small, and that they should, because everybody is smaller than their 5-foot block. So I went a little bigger, thinking everyone else would be
Don't pay.
sized up as well.
I've said this a million
Don't pay
times.
attention to the grid.
Don't pay
Okay.
attention to the grid. Again, Kalani Tornado, beautiful map. Thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous. So,
Mhm.
it should be about there. Is that about right? You think?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
So what are you doing?
How stable does that bridge look?
Give me a perception check.
And is it a rope bridge or what?
It's stone.
8.
Looks
Oh, wait.
fine.
I have stone cutting. Does that help? I don't think that helps with this. It just helps me know the history of shit.
Yeah, no, it looks fine. Looks perfectly safe.
Can I do an Arcana check in the area to see if there's
What would you
any-
be looking for?
I'm looking for be it spells that I'm looking ideally I'm looking for shadow magic is what I'm looking for
Hmm.
to see if there's the essence of it here.
You can make a Arcana check, but with disadvantage, as there has not been anything that has triggered or anything that is directly noticeable.
Yep. that it's an 11.
Everything looks fine. Everything looks perfectly fine.
Well, let us see if he is alive, I suppose, right?
Before we go across this bridge, is there a loose rock around that I could pick up and try to skip across the bridge?
Sure.
What would you like me to roll for that?
Give me an athletics check.
Uh, 18.
Picking up a good sized skipping stone and tink 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 across the bridge, landing on the small island.
And the bridge stays put, doesn't fall away, doesn't burst into flames, doesn't do
Bridge
anything
stays-
like that.
Bridge stays like it is. It's a bridge.
Oh no.
Well, if this is its lair, perhaps it does seem like a ritual of some sort. Perhaps ready for battle and go across.
Tyr, how far from the bridge to the lava is it?
You mean height?
Yes, height.
It's about 40 feet down.
So I've got some rope. So what I'm thinking is, how long is this bridge?
The bridge is about 40 feet.
Because you have rope, and because I hate myself and have these ideas, he's gonna look at the bear, gonna look at you. Tie the rope around me. Have the bear throw me. If you think you can throw me that far.
How much does your character weigh?
Being 4 feet tall, he weighs about 100 pounds.
You do realize how far 40 feet is.
That's real far.
Yeah, I don't think I can get you 40 feet.
What
I
I
mean,
was,
I'm strong.
Okay, never mind.
How far was it into the lava again, sorry?
About 40, 45 feet from the bridge down.
Okay. What I'm thinking is, I will give someone the rope on this side. I will run across, or someone with really great stamina can run across. And then we've got rope on either side. So if something does happen to the bridge, there's a possibility that we can savor it, if you will.
Why don't we send the lightest across first?
I'll happily hold the rope on this side.
I think the issue with
As
sending the
I'm-
lightest across is we need someone on the other side anyway, who's going to be able to either tie it to something or...
Well, they could
Then
tie
I-
it off to that cross.
Then I will go first.
Correct. Just tie it to the cross.
Either way, I'm not thinking I should cross this bridge
I would
like
highly
this.
agree with you.
I weigh about 600 pounds.
Yeah, don't touch it.
I'll go first.
All right, I'll take one end of the rope.
Okay.
Really?
I
You
hand
walk-
you a healing potion before you go to give to Balgor.
She nods, puts it in her pouch so that it's secure.
Okay. So you walk across the bridge.
She is going to carefully cross the bridge.
You walk across. You're standing on the island.
All right, she will tie off the end of the rope on the cross.
Give me a perception check.
Oh, shit.
16.
This cross is not anchored to anything.
So it'll just move.
Yes.
It's not
So-
secure enough.
How? All right. So the bridge from the edge of the of where the bridge leaves the land to where it gets to the land on the other side is about 30 feet.
40 feet.
Is that right? 40 feet.
Yep.
40 feet across. Okay. So
Give me a.
so we got 50 feet of rope over there, right? Is about what we're working with here. So we got a little extra on each end.
Do you mean that they're
Give me an insight check, Eliana.
floating? Or just not
What?
connected?
Insight. 18.
That bridge was solid. You could have marched an army across that damn thing, and it would have been.
The cross isn't anchored, but the bridge is solid.
Very good.
All
then.
right.
Alright.
I'm gonna reach
it
into
make-
my bag of holding and pull out a hammer and a piton,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hammer a piton into the stone on this side and tie off the end of the rope that's on this side into an anchor in the stone.
Could a lycanthrope
Uh,
do finesse tools?
I can wield battle axes, and I can still wear my armor in this form.
Right.
part
That's a battle axe. We both know that's not a finesse weapon. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to you.
I mean, it's pounding with a hammer. It doesn't have to be real precise.
Well, I mean, you've got to hold it. Anyway, I'll give it to you.
I'll hand it to somebody else if it needs to. I've got plenty of pitons. I ain't worried
I
about
gave it to
fucking
you.
one up.
Alright.
All right.
So we'll tie it over this side. And I'm going to cross the bridge carefully.
Okay, you cross the bridge. Please move your token to stand beside Eliana.
Heck yeah, I will.
All right. Either of you two want to go next, just in case.
I will go across, I suppose. In the Skarsgård strolls on over.
Merc Ward will sigh and say, "Yeah, sure. I'll walk across the bridge. It's not like it's going to disappear or anything when we get to the island. No, that won't happen at all." And he'll just grumpily kick some rocks as he's stepping across the bridge, and then get to the island.
Okay.
Roll for sass. No.
Skarsgård
All right.
would-
Once everybody else is across, I will move across as well.
Skarsgård would like to do his right and
Oh fuck.
keep watch.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Y'all are across the bridge and on the island in the middle of the lava pond. The blue skin one nailed to the X.
I'm gonna check him.
Mark-
Is he breathing?
Give
Not
me a
touching him,
medicine check.
I got a 6 on my perception check.
Everything looks good.
And burning my thumb into with the coin into the crossbow, taking 3 damage.
Okay.
15.
He is not.
Oh no. I think we might have been too late.
So he's dead, but not anchored. And this is a trap. This is not good. Don't touch him.
Well, if he has already perished, perhaps we should. get
Don't
out of here?
touch him.
You want to leave him here like this?
I don't want to leave him here like this. I don't want to.
There is a way to cremate him very quickly right down below.
I also
think what
have some
Morkbert is
alchemist
saying-
fire, so we can just set him alight.
we might want to get off of the island before we do that.
I think what Morkroth is saying is he thinks this is bait.
I get that.
Then what
For
are we
us.
doing standing here?
Do we feel like
I
we're
think
being
that's his
watched?
point.
Give me a perception check.
16.
No.
And when you said that he's not anchored, what does that mean?
It means the cross is not anchored. It's just a cross that is here
Stuck
with
in the
3
ground.
points. It is the 2 points this way, and then on the back is the one holding it upright, and he's nailed to it.
Okay.
So it's a fun dungeon cross.
Well,
The
in the right
technical term
situations,
is a-
maybe.
St. Andrew's
Is a
cross.
St. Andrew's cross. Yeah.
No, yeah, but I mean, yeah, technically it is. It's a St. Andrew's
It
cross.
is. Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I can sense,
Sure.
like, whether or not he's Once again, see if shadow magic is at play here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of nothing. That's a 10.
Everything seems fine.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Should we?
Is it,
Do we want to toss the cross into the lava pit?
That seems like just a fine idea. Nothing. What else are we to do?
is there any other way out of this room aside from the way that we came in?
Make a perception check.
Uh, 15.
It's hard to tell. There's, another hallway in front of you on the other side of the bridge. There's, there could be a number of different ways out of here. Can't really tell because you came down through the shaft.
He's gonna sigh and look at Yarner. You're gonna be the only one that can move him.
All right. You all want to get back across that bridge before I do?
No, because you sure.
I'm going
We'll
to.
be in a better
I
we'll be
am
in a better
going to-
position to protect him if something comes in.
Yes, very.
Not if
good.
he's left in the middle. Yeah, I'm gonna
Some of us has range.
waltz you back across the bridge. Back across the bridge. How much do I die?
You go back across the bridge.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Ellie's gonna cross back.
Okay, please
That's
move your
gotta
token.
be over.
Oops, hang on, I've got the wrong tool up. I've got the measure tool. That's no good.
No, you need the grabby tool.
Grab a hands.
Grab a hands. I'm a crab. I'm a bear crab.
Bear crab. Alright,
All right.
let's do this.
I am going to step behind the cross,
Okay.
and I'm going to I'm going to tip it forward. I'm going to let the how is the back leg affixed? The third
Looks
leg
like
that's
it's
holding
bolted.
it up. It's bolted. I'm just going to try and pick the whole thing up and walk it to the edge.
Give me a strength check. With advantage because you're in hybrid form.
That's 18 plus 5, 23.
Yeah, easily. You pick it up, carry it to the edge.
I whisper as I get it there. Sorry, Blue Skin. I wish we could have gotten here in time to save you. Your hunt's over. Rest well. And I push the cross off into the lava.
You whisper your words, you push the cross into the lava, the warm glow of the orange that emanates, playing off of the blue scales of the Dragonborn as the cross and the Dragonborn themselves erupt into flames, sinking into the molten depths.
Nothing happens.
Well, now that the nasty work is taken care of, where to now?
He doesn't hold up a thumb as he goes under.
No.
He doesn't whisper back. See you.
You smell different awake.
All right, I'm gonna cross the bridge back over to the other side.
Okay.
And there's nothing watching us. We can't see anybody coming in or anything.
Perception check.
That's a 17.
Doesn't seem to be.
Is there another
Let's-
opening?
There is here. You all came from up here.
Okay, yep.
There is this hallway.
Well, might as well. We gotta find this beastie.
Yes. of
All
course.
right.
Marching order, please.
Everyone doing
Want me to
okay
go
with
first?
I think it'd be best. Regardless, we're going to be seen by you, so you may as well go ahead. Oh, someone left the party. Someone joined the party.
Who's after Bayanor?
Me.
Who's after Sarah? Don't everybody speak at once. Who's after Sarah?
Ellie's going to be at the back this time.
All right.
I will be after Sarah then.
Then it'd be Merquat
I'll
and
be after.
Eliana.
All right, Bayanor. You go to walk out of the tunnel and smack into something that you cannot see. You
Help.
hear
No.
as the lava begins to
Balls.
bubble and churn. You see a creature looking like a mix between a tarantula and a scorpion rising up out of the lava. You've seen this picture before. Would you care to hazard a guess what it is? From the
Is
nightmare
this
realm.
Yep, the Skaglador.
This is the Skaglador.
Oh, fuck.
And this is where we'll pause our story for the evening.
Ah!
No, you bastard!
Really?
Ah!
Ah. So much hate.
Good. Let it flow. Use your hate.
My question is there the upper body of the rock attached to the top of it? Like,
No.
no?
Really?
Ah.
I had to know.
Was there any other way to activate it before going in there, or was that it?
That was it.
Okay, cool. There's nothing to do with the freaking bridge. We were on that bridge for so long.
Had nothing to do with the bridge.
I was like, this bridge is going.
Damn it.
That is classic D&D right there.
So, who wants
You
XP?
find the thing that's completely innocuous. Like, looking at this map, we could have just obsessed endlessly over one of these boxes at the top of the map. That's a trap, We picked the bridge. It's fine.
Yes, XP.
Fine.
Yes.
Oh, hey, yeah.
I have to do the
XP.
maths.
Give me the XPs.
Math. Wait, there's math in this game?
Unfortunately, you
precious.
each get 620 experience points.
Oh yeah, over halfway, baby.
620, you said.
That is what I said.
620.
All right, so everybody have fun.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Y'all don't sound convincing. If
Absolutely.
it sucked, I'm
Oh
sorry.
my gosh.
No. Sorry, I was looking at my XP tracker. I was focused on maths.
Let me
We're
try
all
this
like,
again.
how long is it?
You have to wait until the XP haze is over and then ask them.
Yeah.
So I will ask this question again. Did everyone have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel
Not
like,
even a little bit.
I feel like we
No, I'm
could
kidding.
have. I feel like we could have said goodbye in a different way, but we were all way too scared that something was gonna happen. So we're just like,
Right.
just yeet him into the lava. That'll work.
I mean, he's a dragonborn. Would lighting him on fire really work?
Yes.
Oh
Well,
gosh.
It's
And
lava.
from the ashes.
He's a blue dragon. Yeah, and
That's lightning.
and hey, you know what? He was perfectly on board with giving all of the other hunters who died Hunter's funeral.
Exactly.
So, like, as far as I'm concerned, this is what he wanted. I mean, we could haul the body with us to go find a healer somewhere if we ever find a place that has living people again. But until then, there's a chance he's going to turn into something, and I don't want to take that chance.
Yep.
You
If that
should have
was his
specified friendly living people. Just saying.
Yeah. That's totally fair.
If that was even his body.
All right.
I
So
love
I'm going
that.
to pop over to chat for a second and just say hi.
Yeah, everybody's hanging out in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
See if anybody has any questions about the game tonight before we do our farewells.
I'm gonna get rid of my.
Oh my God, she's pulling her face off. It's so gross.
I'm gonna de-verify real quick.
Oh, that's
What?
tough. What
It's-
are you doing?
It's hot. It's hot in here.
Yeah, it is. I am absolutely dying in this coat. This will probably be the last time I wear this coat.
You a bit
Unless I
warm?
can get like 2 more air conditioners in this room.
Oh gosh.
All righty. So stripper music. Okay. We got
Big
3
little tale for
bastards
you
from the
guys.
cast.
Yep.
I don't know how many from
We
the
got
chat.
6 from episode 1.
That's 11.
That is 11.
That's all right.
11.
I'll take it. Yes. 11 bastards. Awesome. It has been absolutely just phenomenal. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll take a moment now to let everybody tell you who they are, remind you where they can be found. Dan.
I'm Dan. I play Skarsgård. You can find me on Twitter at RavenousDan.
Sarah.
I am Lanta from Level Up TTV right here, and you guys can find me at Level Up TTV or at Lanta Fanta.
I'm Ben Sigurd. I'm the voice of Merkwort in this campaign. You can find me on Twitter at Ben Sigurd.
I'm Ren Matley, the voice of Eliana, and you can find me on Twitter at Ren_Matley.
Hi, I'm Lot Clark, and I play Bjarnor Sangar, and you can find me on Facebook and Twitter at Lock Unruly. That's Lock with a H.
Thank you all. Again, I'm Tyr the DM, World's Okayest DM. You can find me across all social media as Tyr_the_DM. Thank you all for being with us tonight. It has been an absolute blast. We know that there are times when things are difficult. We know there's times when our journeys are long and hard with everything going on in the world, with the pandemic and the rise of depression and everything. But if you look to those people that are there in your life, your friends and your family, they will help you. They will give you strength. Remember that love and inclusion are the torches that light the way to the better tomorrow. Come join us, be torchbearers. Until next time, we love you guys.
That's
Love you guys. Finger guns.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Winds begin to blow and frost begins to nip at the flesh. The Bloodhunters to a soul begin their sojourn in the north. The keep Gregorian in the highlands of the Ullervale Plains has sent forth a summons, one that has not been called in 300 years. The Sagwine Tribunal, heads of the clans and keepers of Mythos have gathered. They have sounded the horns and let the call go far and wide. This can mean only one thing. Darkness is coming.
Level Up TTV starts now.
So what's going on? Like we look up. There's this little dong, and there's a dong, and there's another dong, and there's people outside. And do you know they're wearing white and red, and they're walking around like all ceremoniously. Is the circus in town?
I don't know where you're from, but we don't call them dongs here. We call them bells. That has a very different connotation in this town. So I would suggest
I'm from
not
down
calling
under. Down
that.
under, dongs are amazing. They're round and they can be golden, and if you hit them, they really react.
So a good number of our participants are youth who might be struggling with some degree of social setback that has something to do with, oftentimes, there's no diagnosis required, but we have a lot of our constituents come to us with challenges related to autism, ADHD, anxiety, or depression, and then coming through and playing a safe and supportive game in a fun environment then helps them come out of their shell and sometimes make friends for the very first time. That's our like historical youth demographic. We have also expanded now to serve adults, which is really exciting. We've also planned to be expanding soon to serve a veteran population, to work with hospitals. So we have a lot of great vision. We're looking to expand our direct services.
Using a bonus action, you may teleport a distance equal. Let's give them something that gets better, right? You may teleport a distance based upon your charisma modifier.
Beckett and Lucita, is this like a Sunny and Cher thing? Do they have other names? Or...
Yeah, it's kind of well, it's Cuthbert Beckett and Lucita de Aragon.
I'd just be Beckett too.
Who named their kid Cuthbert?
Yeah, that's a horrible name.
That's a weird name.
Don't tell him I said that. He sounds like he kills people.
He does kill people.